you put on a Larry June type beat? What you plan on doing with this?
Nothing. I was doing.
What you plan on doing with
this?
this?
VR. I'm not.
How
doing
you
nothing.
feeling, brother?
I'm not jumping in.
How you feeling, brother?
Play it. Try to do it.
Play it.
You trying to have this? Just put it on in the background.
Turn it down just enough so where they can still hear the vocals.
Yeah.
Run it, Lord.
Trying to do.
I'm gonna Bernie Mac this motherfucker. I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers. I ain't scared.
Come on, man.
It's perfect for what you're doing over there. You rolling up.
Oh, this already lit.
It's already lit.
This is already levitated, pimp.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Picked up a little bit.
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought it was gonna.
Where's the build up, Larry?
I just want to say Happy New Year, LOI.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
From us to yours and yours probably back to us, because there's always love going around in this motherfucker.
You know what I mean? That's what the world is made of. You know what I mean? That's how this world spins around. Love making.
Yes.
That's how you got here.
Yes.
So, just be grateful this new year. Make sure, you wear a condom when the ball drop.
Make as much love as possible. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Spread it, smear it, put it on her face so she knows she loves you.
Ooh. You said the pie cream?
The cream is always pie. You just gotta make sure your slice is big enough.
Okay. And just make sure it's not strawberry cream, because that means she started.
Yeah.
And that's nasty. But
it depends on that's how you get down, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Only type of strawberry cream pie we like is from McDonald's. Amen?
Amen.
Hey.
Amen.
But
I started thinking about the pie. I was like, warm, ooey gooey. That warm, ooey gooey.
Amazing. Yeah, that was one of the best things to steal when we was at McDonald's.
Working at McDonald's, whenever it was time for lunch, we get that employee discount, or it's really just a free meal.
Yeah.
It used to be 2 pies in there.
Yeah.
2 pies. There was only one for free though, Lauren.
Yeah.
And one was on me.
Yeah.
That's how we do.
That's how we do it.
Can you dig it, brother?
Can you dig it,
I
brother?
love to dig it, nigga.
Yes, sir.
I say that shit. For all my other brothers
Put your goo-doo on this.
Hey, shout out to all my Yoruba brothers.
Yeah.
But nah, seriously, much love to everybody that's been supporting. Haitian King, Cletus, OG supporter, by the way.
Leak,
Nutso.
Haitian King.
We got Mr. Comeback. I can't think of everybody right now, but much love is appreciated. You know what I mean? We can't do this without y'all.
Hey,
and the Legion of Leisure, the lovely ladies at LOI, you guys are all so delicate, so dear to our heart.
Yeah.
This is nothing without you.
Yeah.
So who and me without you?
Exactly.
Well, together we're better.
Exactly.
And better together we can be.
Exactly.
You know what I mean, Lord?
Exactly.
I feel it.
And what I'm saying, Lord?
And
it's
this,
about unity, peace, love, harmony, all that shit.
And let's just find something else. Yeah, we vibing out.
Yeah.
Click on something fast, nigga. And like we were saying,
the story continues.
Yeah. And just this year, this year is all about execution. We trying to execute. Just really straight punches, straight accuracy. We want to execute like deli meat slices, nice precision cuts.
Attack it with veracity.
You get what I'm saying? And that's the thing, right? Like when I say execute, it's just execute. You know what I'm saying?
Execute like a dictator.
Like
execute like it's fascism.
You get what I'm saying?
Nigga.
Like when I say execute,
January 1st is gonna be like Trump's first day in office, nigga.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what we've really been planning.
Yeah.
Everything is gonna come into order. I'm not asking Congress for permission.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about YouTube monetization rules.
Yeah.
We're attacking this with veracity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a smooth groove pimp tone.
Yeah.
Because we could never lose that.
Yeah.
Because without that, who are we?
We'll be De Niro, 3-legged dog.
You know what I mean?
Just hopping around.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Shedding on niggas.
Leaking fur. Just dripping fur.
Yeah. But hope y'all gonna be positive next year.
You know what I mean?
It's a bunch of positivity around here. We're trying to breed nothing but positivity. We're trying to breed a work culture.
None of my niggas negative.
You know, hey,
Not a one.
not a one.
Because if he was, he wouldn't be my nigga.
He said, left shoulder angel, right shoulder angel. You know what I mean? There's no demons to even talk to.
Crown chakra is intact.
Everything is intact.
You know what I mean? I speak to God on the daily.
Yeah, yeah.
We write riddles to each other.
What he be saying?
He just be saying, you know, real simple player grooves for me. You know what I mean? It's
Word?
it's mantras. It's
Oh,
it's feel good thoughts,
Oh, shit.
feelings,
Speaks in energy.
vibrations,
Yeah.
situations.
Yeah.
God talks to me through the cashier with the big titties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God talks to me through the panhandler with the Sharpie.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
As long as you listen, God is there.
Yeah.
Your
yeah.
ear just has to be primed and ready.
And it's so beautiful you say that because God is everything.
And everything is God.
You know what I mean? Like, if you meet a person you don't like, you know, just know that's God. Know that's God too.
And if it's God too, that means it's you.
Because everybody's a mirror is a reflection of you.
You know what I mean? Church.
Thank you for joining us on LOI Slam Poetry today.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just some simple player grooves and some words of wisdom to get you through the day. You know what I mean?
You know, that's
Isn't.
but yes,
Yeah, man.
hopefully
I feel like I got to talk in this tone for the rest of the podcast.
no.
You know what I mean? It's Katie's detecting everything. Lauren, how you feeling, brother?
I'm alright,
Man,
man.
you feeling groovy over there? I know you
alright.
warm, pimp.
Yes,
Love to see it.
yes, sir.
I love to see it.
Love to see
I'd love to
it,
see it.
nigga.
Felt like a Wow,
Like a
you
what?
want his hat?
Yeah.
Like a what?
You
Don't
want-
make that noise.
You want his hat?
in reference to anything about me.
You want his hat?
Nah, I'm cool on his hat. His hat looked like it came with keys to an igloo.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm cool on both of those.
Low key, this is Actually, this came with the igloo. This was just the
You know what I mean?
they
about
threw
to
this
say.
one in. Yeah.
I'm cool on your jacket too. That shit look like it came with a Sharpie and some cardboard. Nobody want that shit.
Yo, why you-
Nah, cause for Paul.
Mac, what are you wearing? Mac, what you got on?
I'm comfortable.
Them Pumas.
Yeah, nah.
As
Tear
always.
You gonna tear your ACL in them Pumas, man. What are you doing?
These are my dailies, man.
Hey, that's the ones he boxed in.
No word.
Hit boxing these.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, they are.
yeah, that's the
Working
ones he
these.
boxed
So it's a
in.
lot of bad memories in those, huh?
Not
What?
bad memories. It's,
Oh yeah, probably because you lost them.
nah, what we just say about negativity
All your memories is on Lauren's fingers.
is learning experiences.
What about my fingers?
You don't really be getting too busy for real.
You're crazy.
You know what I mean? You take it kind of light all the time.
I take it light on y'all niggas,
Nah,
but I
but
get busy.
You don't be getting busy.
What are
I've
you
never
talking
seen
about?
you busy. You
Yo,
know what I mean?
F-Mac.
Have you, Lauren?
F-Mac.
Lauren, have
Whoa,
you seen
whoa.
Jay Nobles get busy?
Lauren, what's up with that face? What's
Lauren,
up with that
have you
face?
seen
You
Jay
know
Nobles
about
get
me.
busy?
I've said this to you.
Lauren, you
I've
know
said this
about me.
I've said this. There's game tape.
Yeah.
There's game tape of me saying what
Lauren.
this is.
Like
Jay is good, very good.
Lauren, you
but Jay doesn't get.
Lauren.
Jay doesn't get busy.
Lauren, you twisted.
get
You
busy.
twisted your solar plexus fucking with me.
He doesn't get
F-Mac,
busy.
before you got here, this nigga Tony was, yo, I'm practicing my shadow boxing for F-Mac.
That is not what I said.
I gotta be
did
ready
say
for
That is
him.
not what I said.
did
I gotta
say
be on
that.
point.
That is not what I said.
That's
I gotta move my head. I gotta
damn
hold
near
it.
I was in here.
That's damn near verbatim,
I was
bro.
in here shadow boxing. They was like, "Yo, who you fighting?" I was like, "I'm picturing F-Mac. I'm imagining an easy target."
Easy
He ain't say the
target.
other part.
Yeah,
he ain't say that part.
yeah,
that second part ain't come. He made that up just now.
Yeah,
Doubt. Didn't hear that.
yeah, F-Mac.
He ain't
I'm not
say that
scared
part.
of you, nigga.
F-Mac,
I'm gonna go to Walmart and steal some 12-ounce gloves tomorrow.
I got some. You don't need to buy
I
them.
don't want yours. Yours got all kinds of bad mojo
Say, you
on them,
need to
nigga.
buy 'em. I got it
I'm gonna
for you,
get
nigga.
CTE putting that glove on.
It's bad luck.
Yeah, nah. I'd rather get my own fresh pair, break him in myself with his nose.
You let me know. Let me know when you get them.
Yeah, nigga.
F-Mac is dead
So let me know. Let me know when you get him.
F-Mac is dead
FaceTime you when I pick him up, nigga. What?
What? Nigga, you gonna show him the process?
Get ready. Yeah. Believe it, nigga.
Make
I
an IG
plan on
post.
painting these with your blood.
Nobody believe that shit.
Yeah, nah, nigga. We're going to get busy. F-Mac has to get tested in everything. Because he
Yeah.
just be here when we be talking shit. I don't know. I can't really judge him. I don't know his perspective on things.
Yeah, yeah,
Never
yeah.
seen him get busy.
Yeah.
Back on you. Yeah, you definitely don't be getting busy.
I get busy, man.
It's like
Everybody in here has gotten
we give
everybody in here has gotten touched by me, man.
we give you the credit that you probably should get because we know that you've trained before. You know what I mean? You the only nigga in here with knee pads. When you the only nigga with knee pads in a gi. It's like you have to be the most experienced. So we just give you the credit. But whenever we spar, I'm like, when is this guy gonna hit me? I'm tired of just dancing with the nigga. Lauren gives a match. AJ tries to give a match.
I've only boxed AJ one time. I've pieced you up.
No.
What are you talking about?
No.
Exactly.
No.
What, I'm
What are you
saying.
talking-
Exactly
No.
what I'm saying.
And
is,
that's
I
what you
pieced
do.
you
That's what he
That's
says
what you
all the
do.
time.
He says it all the time.
He says that
Okay.
all the
Lauren,
time.
you were there.
I was
Okay.
there.
Has he ever pieced anybody?
No.
I've never
That's what I
pieced
keep trying to
anybody.
tell you niggas. Remember the beginning how
So
he was
how
like
do you
The only
always
person,
saying this shit?
the only person who's called me is Lauren. Lauren's the only person who's called me.
That's actually true.
That's a fact.
Yeah, and I didn't piece him up. I wouldn't even say that. I
You didn't
caught him
piece
a
me
couple
up, but you got me good.
I
you got me good.
Yeah.
But I ain't get
I
pieced
got him a
up.
couple times, but I ain't piece him up.
The first time,
Piecing somebody up is different.
first time we
That's a combo.
That is an
That's a
exchange.
combo.
That is a moment in time.
Yeah.
Where everything
Yeah.
the
That
has now
the
been
solar
forgotten.
plexus aligns.
Now that
and
has
everything goes in your favor.
that has now been forgotten from your brain, my brother. I'm sorry I did that to you, Lauren.
No.
Back on you.
No.
First time we
No.
sparred. What happened?
You've never pieced anybody
First
up.
time we sparred.
You've
What
never-
did you
you've
tear?
never
What
pieced
muscle?
anybody. I didn't tear anything.
Which muscles?
I didn't tear anything.
Lauren, stop.
You
looking at me.
can't listen to this.
To
Don't
be
talk to
fair-
the mic. Look
to
at me,
be
dog.
fair,
I'm seriously.
Lauren
What
didn't
did
get
you
a good
tear?
stretch in.
I did not. I
Lauren
didn't tear
didn't get a
anything.
good stretch in. It was cold. So stretching in the cold, that's redundant anyway.
I didn't tear anything.
You're really just tightening your ligaments.
Well, why wasn't you there to stretch him out since you want to defend him now?
No, I was there to
But-
put him on the stretcher.
Lauren, come on, man.
That was my goal, nigga. I don't care about his hamstrings. I want his memories.
I want his memory.
Yeah. I want his conscience.
Okay.
I'm playing the mental game.
I got
I'm
you.
playing the IQ
You
game.
playing that Mike Tyson game. I want his everything.
I want his essence. I want to chew on his essence and spit it out.
I want his spirit on the top of my forehead.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Souls.
That's hilarious.
All souls get snatched. We got to do everything again, though. We ain't competed athletically.
We haven't.
In a
in
while.
a minute.
In a
We
while.
haven't.
No basketball. Well, I whooped you. I
Wait,
beat you in basketball recently, but that was nothing.
That was nothing. And beat me.
It was
Fuck
nothing.
outta
I
here.
whooped your ass.
Tomorrow, y'all do anything?
What's the weather?
Well, I mean, we might be able to hoop indoor.
What time?
That's what I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check.
Yeah, check what time. Because
Yeah,
you know,
check
niggas,
what time,
niggas
yeah.
got jobs.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you
know what I
you
mean?
on your off
I'm
schedule?
Off, yeah.
You see, whenever he's on his off schedule, he's like real adamant of like, "Yo, what y'all doing this day?"
He's
never
always-
trying to like wiggle around other niggas' times.
Lauren's
Damn, what
available
you
at the
talking
oddest of
What
times.
are you talking about?
Yeah,
Lauren's only available when everybody else is asleep.
yeah.
I'm never trying to wiggle around. What? What are you talking about?
Niggas scary.
7 a.m.
Yeah.
Lauren,
Yeah, we can swing it.
delete this tab, nigga. What are you
And
talking about?
11:30.
Wow.
Wait, what does that say right there? That says 6 to 8 p.m. on the same day, right?
Yep.
So why didn't you say that one first?
Because I didn't see it
Why'd
yet.
you
I was,
say-
that, you see how so I went down the list? I didn't see it yet.
Come on, Lauren, you the
didn't.
researcher. You the white man.
I didn't see it yet.
Come on,
I'm
Blanco.
moving slow.
Where is this at? Oh,
Garner.
Okay,
Garner, right?
okay.
That's
bet.
possible. 6?
We,
That's possible.
that's
That's definitely doable.
all right.
Y'all would have to promise to be there.
Yeah, like everybody
We
would
gotta
have
talk
to-
right
about it.
now,
We gotta talk
y'all
about
would
it
have to-
tomorrow.
We got to talk about it tomorrow. So he not coming.
He's gonna
You
be-
brought it up and we got to reschedule for tomorrow,
That's
nigga.
what I'm
we don't
saying.
gotta, we
We're
don't gotta
planning
reschedule
for
We still
tomorrow.
have to
We're planning
wiggle
for
around
tomorrow.
here.
Now, what I meant by that is I just gotta verify in the morning because I don't really know off the top of my head what I'm doing. I got something written down at the crib though.
Nigga.
You got some what?
I think I have something to do tomorrow. I just don't remember right now.
Is it
Of
going to
course
take all day?
No, I don't think so.
He has
Lauren, the
something
shit
to
is at
do from
6
6
o'clock.
to 7.
I don't think so. I think we should be fine.
That's he's on his financial shit. That means Uber Eats.
Yeah.
DoorDash and shit.
Not
Oh,
quite.
that means
I just
obese.
don't know my day tomorrow. I feel like I have
You
the
gonna try
morning
to
open.
find you
That's
a
why I said that.
Oh, shit. I thought of a hustle for you the other day, Lauren.
What's that?
You could really make some money in the construction industry. Like really build America and shit. This is what you do. You take $5,700.
Yeah, this shit's different.
You buy 47 porta potties. You learn Spanish. You stand outside of Home Depot.
Yeah.
That's how you get your clientele. These construction sites need somewhere to shit, somewhere to piss. You don't even have to get the fancy ones with the sinks. You can just have a toilet in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And just the flushing system. I'm telling you, nigga, that's bank.
Okay, I think I like it.
The way they building Raleigh right now,
They are building like a motherfucker right now.
people could
actually
be
insane.
shitting in your porta potties all down Capitol Boulevard.
You want to know what I
a big
think?
hustle.
You want to know what I think you should do with $5,700?
What do you think?
You find a plug, you get 2 P's, and you sell drugs, nigga. Way better than his shit. You gotta learn Spanish.
Yeah.
How much Spanish do you even know?
Not that much.
You don't know Spanish?
It's not going to take much.
You barely know patois anymore. That shit over with.
Yeah, it's done for.
He got FMAC. FMAC could be his business partner.
F-Mac, no.
Does not know.
He's the I was about to make the penguin reference, but you don't know it.
Oh shit.
But that's what F-Mac is. He's
Yeah, that's nasty work.
what's his name? Julian?
Yeah, well, I forgot his name. What are you talking about?
Julian. Shit sound lame.
I don't remember his name.
Was it Julian?
I don't remember what
Damn.
his name. That kid. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I'm
Lenny.
trying to remember his
I don't know.
But yeah, that's what F-Mac role would be.
What was he, just like the the young optimistic one?
He was young, optimistic, a lot of things going for him.
Vic.
Vic.
Click
Yeah.
him. Oh yeah, I can see this. Yeah.
Is Vic, nigga.
They both got like acceptable black guy haircuts.
Yo, F-Mac, you are, why don't you act? Like you could be a typecast, just a miscellaneous nigga.
Just the second nigga in command.
Miscellaneous, Puerto Rican, maybe African American, depending on who writes the movie.
Yo,
You know?
like you remember the show on Netflix, The Get Down?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard
FMAC
of
could
that.
have easily
He could have been in there.
been the engineer. Like he could have been something.
Yeah. I only know the characters. I never really watched The Get Down.
You ain't fuck with The Get Down?
I only know like, oh yeah, that nigga. The nigga that was trying to get the bitch, but he couldn't. Oh yeah, that guy. I know that guy.
This show was perfect because it hit the right balance of I'm taking it serious and I'm interested.
And I'm
Yeah.
not.
But this shit is also unintentionally hilarious.
Yeah.
it's actually funny.
You
Like,
remember
look at
the
this picture,
scene?
nigga.
You remember? Yeah, like look at this scene.
Why is Jaden Smith
He's trying to be straight.
like
shorts
on
look
his knees
crazy.
like that?
You remember the scene?
Yeah.
You remember the scene where they first introduced us to the evil dark skinned nigga and he was dancing in
Dancing
the
and
club and
shit,
shit. Like shit like that. It was just
It's
good.
crazy.
It was good top to bottom, nigga.
Yeah, nah, Jaden Smith. See, this nigga.
He was gay in the show, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, he was.
Word.
And it was
Yeah.
crazy the way that they built up to it. Because at first he was just weird. That's always how it starts. The gay nigga
Oh,
in the
he was
crew
autistic?
is just weird. Like,
Yeah.
yo, he likes different music. You know what I mean? Like he knows a lot of white people.
Dirty Diana is not that good.
Yeah, shit like that. And then one day, I think he meets like this trans friend, and she takes him to like this drag party, right? That's what it is. That's what they call it, right? A
remember.
drag party. I feel like there's a real terminology for it. I don't want to
Drag-
disrespect the
drag
drag
show?
That you want to get right?
A drag show.
Drag.
Yeah, she took
hey,
F-Mac on the boards.
F-Mac, he knew that shit. he was waiting for that.
I was not waiting for anybody. That's
continue.
funny. But a drag show.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
then he just gets introduced to a whole new world of things.
Was the show really good though?
It was a good show. Look at this nigga.
That's the nigga right there.
Start it
isn't
over. Run from the
Yeah.
top. He's trying to get his girl by dancing.
And
And this is back in the decade where you could do that.
another
You
thing,
could just shimmy and take a nigga hoe.
another thing about this show is that it hit the shorts, like the YouTube shorts. So a lot of the information that I know about the show, it just came from the shorts.
Shorthand.
Damn,
He's getting to it though.
he is getting down.
The get down, nigga.
This is how we,
That's-
this is how we
yeah.
get introduced to him, nigga.
And you can tell he's like loving it.
When I see shit like this, I'm like, my name shouldn't be Tone Groove.
You think this is probably
I can't uphold this.
Imagine
This
Tone doing
nigga's
Yeah.
Tone Groove.
this is a type like this is
He's still going. She was like, look, baby, he's not that impressive. I promise.
Oh my God.
This shit crazy.
Yo,
that's nasty.
Oh, did you see that? She was kissing.
She was like, you won the battle, nigga. But there's a war.
Oh my
That's
God.
nasty.
Yeah, nah. I forgot how good she used to
Oh
look.
shit.
She was good money.
She was good money.
I used
that
to
was
follow
funny.
her on Instagram back in the day.
Go to her
Go to
our
her-
IPMB,
Her ID.
whatever it
What's
is.
her name?
I don't know.
So I was looking up the cash real quick.
Go right there.
You
She
know
got
her
a
name,
right here.
I don't know her name. But
This girl?
what's up with you today?
You talking about this girl?
I don't play stupid on purpose. Yeah, her. Go to her.
All right.
She got a twin sister too. She good money.
This you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You couldn't dig it? You don't fuck with the fro? That's a nice
to
natural
another picture.
fro.
She look kind of young though. How old is she?
She don't look that young, nigga.
And our next topic is Jay-Z. Let's get into that.
That's crazy.
She might look like young to you, nigga. You old as hell.
Yo, well, I mean, she's cool though, but
She's 28, nigga. She older than us.
Just wanted to, yeah.
Okay, but I mean, she's cool. I feel like she could be Anthony Davis on a bad day though,
Nah.
where you just catch her. It's like, whoa, shit.
Nah, Anthony
Whoa,
Davis.
you on a bender.
You bugging. You look more like Anthony Davis than she do.
She was
Nah.
20 back then. Okay.
Nah, Jay, I actually do kind of see that.
What, did he look like Anthony Davis?
A little
No,
bit.
nigga.
Yeah. A little bit. Y'all got the same bugged out eyes.
Come on, dog. She couldn't be Anthony Davis on
I mean,
a bad day.
she was in the Color Purple remaking that one.
That's the red carpet for it.
No, nigga.
That wasn't a screen grab.
Look at her when she's in scene. You gotta take the bitch serious now. Doesn't come on.
Yo, pass the ball.
Speaking of scene, you want to do this during the show, or we can run it during the pre-show? The James Gunn trailer.
Oh.
Put it up, please, Lauren.
We might
Superman.
as well.
So,
We're here.
do you want to introduce an opportunity?
So James Gunn is taking over for DC right now. And it's looking like it's a bright future because it's this new Superman movie coming out. Historically, I think all the Superman movies are pretty bad.
Now,
Yeah,
let's
you
go.
are tripping.
Can we
a little
type
bit
that up?
with that.
Hold
Go
on.
just type in Superman.
Look them up.
movies.
Me
Now,
and F Mac had a little conversation in the notes.
I was about to say, can you?
all the Superman movies. Okay, so the old ones with Christopher Reeves. If you can enjoy old movies and get over like the little mechanical flaws and just enjoy it for what it is, that's a good Superman movie. The one that came out when we were kids, the one with the skinny nigga,
It wasn't terrible.
in the dark blue suit. That movie was ass. It was weird. Like eventually, he ended up like raising Lex Luthor's son because he got Lois Lane pregnant or something. It was stupid. It was a stupid movie.
Talking about Man of Steel?
No,
No,
I'm talking about
it-
the one that came out before that.
Oh, I didn't watch that one.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
Or
That
like
one
mid 2000s.
With Brandon Routh.
I think Kevin Spacey was the bad guy.
Maybe. You might have been the Lex Luthor. Whichever one. He had two scenes. There was one where he caught an airplane in the sky. This
Yeah,
one.
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
He
was
caught an
the bad guy.
airplane and then he fought on a boat.
Oh, yeah, I remember where he had caught a
Underwater.
plane. I remember that.
Okay,
Those movies were
This one is probably
Zack
trash.
Snyder.
This one was probably trash.
Yeah, that shit was ass. Zack Snyder, The Man of Steel. That movie was just.
okay.
That was a Zack Snyder
It
movie?
wasn't.
Yeah, Zack
it
Snyder
wasn't
movie.
the worst movie, but it's still that was a terrible Superman.
It wasn't a terrible
dimly
Superman.
lit. He killed 1 billion people in the movie.
You didn't.
It was supposed to
Okay,
be realistic.
Can I
in
say
that
something?
sense.
It was supposed to be realistic.
You didn't say that when it
Superman
came
isn't
out.
supposed to be dark.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be what would happen. It's kind of like The Boys. Like, how would people really be affected if niggas is really fighting like this?
I don't mind that angle, but it's just like Superman could try. He wouldn't even try.
But he would never be
He
able
was
to
just
succeed.
doing nutball
The type
shit.
of people he's fighting
He was
against.
throwing niggas through buildings
Not be able to
like
succeed.
people don't work there.
Nah.
You didn't say that about the movie when it first dropped.
You don't know that.
Nigga, I knew you.
don't
When hold
know
on,
that.
because this nigga said that in the notes, right? I was like, what the fuck? Dimly lit is crazy. I
That shit
saw.
was terrible.
You read
Coincidentally, I saw a tweet that used that phrase "dimly lit." I'm not saying that.
I definitely didn't see
But
that tweet.
I'm just saying.
But
Hold on.
When you look at the
Hold on,
movie,
hold on.
that's what you think.
Hold on.
It's a dark ass movie.
I didn't interrupt you, nigga. Calm down. I'm saying though, you didn't say that when the movie first came out. So the fact that
What
you're
did I
saying
say when the movie first came out?
it was amazing, like everybody was saying, because
not
Zack
true.
Snyder
Good.
That's
made
not true.
Zack Snyder made honestly
It was a good
phenomenal Superman
It was a good
movie.
Superman, bro.
And if what you're saying is true that every Superman movie was bad, this was the first good one.
Yes.
Had to have been.
Yes.
It
This
wasn't
was
the
first good one.
worst movie,
And-
and it was definitely probably one of the better Superman movies. But that's like saying this is the best smelling shit.
And to what Lauren said,
Are you proud of that? That this is the best smelling shit?
what because you're saying you don't like it? No, this was a good movie, dog. And
It was
the time
aight.
it came out in,
Yeah.
like this was good.
It was alright.
This made you think that DC was about to do good shit for the next
Yeah,
couple years.
But I will
Nah.
say,
that
even
Agent
Even
kicked off,
Henry
nigga?
Cavill, it's like he's a weird Superman. That nigga arms is too short.
this nigga arm is too short.
Look it up.
his.
Superman can't have T-Rex.
You don't
arms,
like his
nigga.
body
Wingspan.
proportions, nigga?
It look weird.
Come on. But I will say, the new trailer that James Gunn just dropped and the new movies that he's making, I think that is a better Superman to build
His
upon.
arms don't go much longer than where it gets cut off. His fist is right there. It's right under that.
That's
shit.
not true.
I promise you.
That's great.
Little ass arms. You know what I mean? But this new James Gunn movie,
I think.
fucking-
Hold on. I think it's a
it's-
better Superman movie to build upon, like a universe wise.
this
Like
is the best world that Superman has been in.
I think James Gunn is good because he's previously, he's shown us that he can build a world where Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
So he can build out something and make something of something.
He knows how to make enjoyable superhero movies for kids and for adults.
Yeah.
It's that simple. He can bridge the gap. He
Yeah.
can sell the toys, and he can get the parents to be excited about going to take the kids.
Yeah.
It's that simple. But how much of this can we play? Can we play the volume?
I mean,
I think
it
we
could stay
can.
on the audio. We just probably wouldn't put it up.
All right, run it.
So, I mean, and the audio listeners, you can watch the trailer yourselves.
You
Sorry
see
about
the
that.
symbolism? The first time we see this nigga, he's wounded.
They did make him look like Superman is like bigger than everybody type shit.
Yeah,
know
you
what
can
I'm
tell
saying?
they
You can
they,
tell,
they
like-
didn't hire anybody taller than you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They want everybody to be like,
And he's probably already a tall nigga, but
but they made it look, even bigger.
yeah. They do that shit with Tom Cruise all the time. Look at him. He's even got the Clark Kent, like I'm trying to be smaller than what I am. Let me crouch in my environment.
Yeah.
This shit right here was crazy.
Yeah, nah.
When I saw this for the first time, I was like, no, he didn't.
Yeah,
I
that
had
is
no,
pretty crazy.
I didn't
I
know
was
he was
like,
going to be
no,
in the movie.
he did it.
Crypto.
Yeah, crypto.
Crypto. Home. Take me home.
Take me home.
Yeah, get me up out of here. You see how gentle that was, F Mac? Henry Cavill would have snapped that bitch's spine in half. They looking for him in the Middle East.
Hell yeah. I think that was Sudan. Green Lantern, Hot Girl.
Yeah, I was impressed by like the amount of villains they show. Can make it really good or really bad.
They're building the world.
Solitude.
They're
It's
building the
teaser.
world.
It's a good teaser.
Yeah.
They don't need to drop another trailer. This could just be it. I don't
No.
want to see
Who was that
nothing
supposed to be?
more. The black
Mr.
dude,
Terrific.
Mr. Terrific. He like a
He's like Batman.
yeah.
Like smart as shit.
He got a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Okay. He's another world's billionaire.
Yeah, yeah.
July 11th. That's this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that's gonna be crazy, nigga.
It's gonna be
This
phenomenal.
is gonna be one of the best Superman movies. I'm telling you, it's gonna make you think differently about the Snyder universe. The only thing about him is that like the suit's a little weird.
I don't have a problem with the suit.
I don't mind it, but I do acknowledge it is it's different.
And I think it's going to look good in the movie.
Yeah.
I think it's going to look good in the movie.
It's probably going to fit for whatever, like, alien world that nigga came from. But,
Yeah.
this movie going to be crazy, nigga. They got crypto.
I think it's going to be crazy. And Karate Kid dropped some too. But, nah, I fuck with what James Gunn is doing. I think it's going to be like, I mean, it's probably going to be better than Man of Steel. But I don't think that means anything.
Which won't be
I don't
hard.
think that means anything.
So what are you saying? That Man of Steel wasn't that good?
No, because you can't compare.
So
It's like
this
two
being
different.
a better movie
It's
doesn't
two
mean
different versions.
You can't compare because they're both Superman.
I think
You can definitely compare. You're not comparing this to Tom Holland Spider-Man.
But it's like,
This is another nigga that played the same dude.
but okay. What was your reason for not liking Man of Steel again?
Dimly lit. The nigga was a murderer. And it was just, even like the story. Like, it was cool, like we got to see the origin again, see the nigga not be Superman, then he becomes Superman. The nigga's a fisherman.
he's still the same.
Superman was a fisherman.
I think that the
He didn't
backstory,
beat Aquaman until like 7 movies later.
the backstory of the Zack Snyder Superman was hard. The Zack Snyder Superman was hard, dog, and I
don't
feel
like-
like you're just hating.
I don't like the world he was in. It's not hate. I don't like the world he was in. Superman shouldn't live in a dimly lit.
Okay.
Where's the sun in Metropolis?
Yeah, no, I can see what you mean by that because it's all of the DC universe with the whole Justice League shit sort of had the same vibe as Gotham throughout
It's
all
all
of their
dark.
places.
It's like they was in different parts of Gotham.
And that's not supposed to be the case. Like, Metropolis is supposed to be noticeably better than Gotham.
It's supposed to be brighter.
Ben
brighter in
Affleck,
all ways.
Ben Affleck was there at nighttime, and when it was Superman's time, it was daytime. It was that simple. It was in the same place.
I still liked it.
Man, it was a good ass.
It wasn't
movie,
bad,
dog.
but this is just gonna be a lot better. I'm telling you, it's gonna be so much better.
Well, because you're telling
so
us,
much
nigga, and yeah,
And you believe it. You can see. it.
yeah, of course. But not yes, it's going to be better. But I mean, I hope it's going to be better.
Same.
Because that's the thing. When you have a lot of moving pieces in a movie, Mr. Terrific, Hot Girl, what was it? I forgot that version of the Green Lantern, but the bowl cut nigga.
Yeah.
It can add like variables that you probably wouldn't want, like drawn out storylines that you don't even care for.
It depends. It depends on how you do it.
Like,
Because
why is Hot Girl talking? Where the fuck is Superman?
it could all be for the purpose of just setting up the world. Like it seems like he wants
A world
from
builder.
the jump to like, yo, this is a
Marvel
real
universe.
superhero world.
Yeah.
Like superheroes are normal as shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna run into them. You're gonna blink. It's gonna be normal. Let's just get you acquiesced.
They should have at least showed the Flash then, because Superman and the Flash, I feel like they always be in each other's shit.
Well, that might have been overkill.
Yeah.
Like once you start trying to throw the Flash and like build up to that shit.
Yeah.
Because this isn't the whole Robert Pattinson world and this world. They're two different completely.
Because the reason they have to show all those people is because they can build this into the Justice League again.
Exactly.
So that's why they have to show all these
because
different
Ezra Miller isn't coming back.
No.
I don't believe
Thank
so.
God.
Yeah.
No.
But also,
Nigga was weird.
James Gunn, I don't know if it was a tweet that he did or I had seen someone quote him at some point, but James Gunn does not plan on making this movie to branch out other films. He's really just focused on making this film first, a standalone thing, and if it does spiral, that's good. But the goal is for this movie to be good on its own legs.
Which
I
should
like
which
that.
should kind of
Which
always
is
be
the
goal.
correct mindset.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
always be the
mindset because
goal,
of course it's going to be a spin-off and
You know what I mean?
but he's just
But we'll
focused on this.
Let's cross
Yeah.
that bridge when that
Like,
bridge
yeah,
gets
let's
here
not
type
even
shit.
worry
Let's not
about
even
that.
worry about that. Yeah.
This is
that-
gonna be better than Man of Steel, dog. Even when you think about Man of Steel, all he did was fight another Superman, which is boring.
That shit was not boring.
That's boring.
That
How's
fight
that
was actually
boring?
insane on the screen.
That's boring.
Nobody's
That's
you
the
wasn't-
easiest thing to do.
Was you saying that
Fight
when it
another
first came
Superman?
out? Be honest. Was you first saying that when it
I
first
was.
wasn't.
What year did this come out?
2013. Answer the question.
Oh no, I probably wasn't saying this then.
I think
I was easier to please.
Okay, but 5 years
I
after
was
that.
easier
5
to
years
please.
after that.
I think we need to watch
started
the
going,
trailer. I think
this
the
shit is a
trailer.
little dark.
I think we need to watch Man of Steel trailer.
Put it on.
Fucking lie.
So my point can be proven.
Come on, man. This shit was dope.
Man of Steel. It was cool, but it just wasn't. I've seen better movies.
Goodbye, my son.
Russell Crowe.
This movie looks gross. That nasty ass alien baby.
I'll kill him.
How?
What color were his eyes? I bet you don't know. Because he was standing in a fucking shadow.
This nigga's just choosing any angle to hate right now.
Nigga, I'm going
It's not
off
even
what
30
I
seconds through.
I'm going off what I see.
He wasn't saying this 2 years ago. Nobody was.
This is their definition of sunlight. It looked like it just rained.
Aspire to something greater.
My son was in the bus.
They also didn't make trailers as good as they did last.
Oh, nah, don't do that.
I'm just talking about the choice of
2013?
moments. Yeah.
You're the answer, son. You're the answer.
And this movie wasn't completely bad. It definitely had its moments.
Don't know.
This
Like
is
when
interesting.
on the
This is interesting.
scene where he saved the kids on the bus, that was pretty cool. I was like,
Wow.
okay, he being young Superman and shit. But look at him. He's wearing your jacket,
For your life.
He looked like Wolverine right there, though.
begging for a ride.
You owe it to yourself to find out what that reason is.
How do you find someone who is
They played emphasis on he's an alien in this one.
His dad was annoying as shit. Look at his little ass arms.
For others, a ghost who never quite fit in.
Even the key is
Will
black.
give the people of Earth an ideal to strive towards.
Who was that? Batman or Superman? Who was that? That could have been Ben Affleck. You don't know.
See that cake, nigga?
But in time, they will join you in the sun. In time, you will help them accomplish wonders.
Come on, man. That was tough when
That's
we first
cool.
saw that.
That's cool.
First saw it, niggas like, oh shit, this nigga.
And he immediately
Shake the
ran.
ground.
He immediately ran away from the sun. Nigga, he went straight to space.
You believe your son is safe? I will find him!
Come on,
Them
man.
fight scenes was crazy.
Fight scenes was phenomenal.
Where I really want to see. They'd reject me.
The way his dad died was stupid. And we all have to admit that. You remember that scene
I don't.
Nah.
where Superman let his dad, who doesn't have superpowers, run into the tornado to save the dog?
Oh, that always happens though.
That always happens. That was the dumbest way they've killed his dad in any media.
I like.
He literally was like, his dad was like, I got this shit. Superpower son, you go and just stand with your mom and watch me fucking die.
It's because he didn't want his secret exposed at such a young age. He was gonna save his friends. That would alienate him, and he's already an alien.
What is more strange? Seeing an old 50-year-old man come out of a tornado with a fucking dog, or seeing his young son do it?
Seeing the young son
who
do
would
it.
look
and-
more like they have superpowers, nigga? This old nigga with a walking cane ran into a tornado and saved his dog?
Yeah, I mean, male testosterone just
definitely-
kicked in.
That's much more plausible than this young farm boy.
I don't even know your.
Yeah, I'm losing
You
the
don't
point.
have a
It's
point.
stupid. It's stupid.
Exactly.
It's a
nigga.
ridiculous
So why are you
movie.
keep
They wrote
making
it
these
wrong.
outlook? The point is that we can all agree on is that this Superman movie is probably going to be phenomenal. It's probably.
It's definitely going to be
Probably.
phenomenal.
It definitely
But
could be.
It's
there's
definitely gonna be
always
good.
and I'm just saying
Better
that
than the
because of
Zack
James.
Snyder shit.
I'm just saying because of James Gunn track record, but there's always a possibility that he has some weird allegiance with Marvel, and he talked to one of the CEOs up there and was like, "Yo, you fucking this movie up, right?" He's like, "Yeah, for sure."
That's
Finna come back and make
possible.
Guardian Galaxy 6 phenomenal though.
Zack Snyder is single-handedly responsible for the success of Marvel.
Zack Snyder.
Zaxxon.
Zack Snyder, nigga, because he gave them no competition. All they had to do was be good, and that looked sensational in comparison to everything else that was coming out.
Not
DC
Think
shit
about
was trash though.
It was trash for a minute.
There's only been a couple.
They gave
it's
him
just
they gave him 5 shots.
It's just Batman. It's just fucking Dark Knight. Dark Knight is like the most phenomenal shit that DC did.
And that's not even Zack.
No, it's not.
That's
But it's-
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, it's DC though.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
and
it's still
even
DC.
even the Christopher Nolan movies, they were good.
Nah, they were good. No,
They
yeah,
were really
stop trying
good.
to hate, bro.
I'm not trying to hate.
He was looking for the
Let me
angle.
get it off.
But
though.
Lauren, you gotta
Wait a
understand.
second.
You gotta stop doing that because he's gonna do it to himself.
This is
You're
Just let
you're
it happen.
You're right.
yeah,
You're right.
yeah. You know that about me, but you don't know that about yourself. You don't know we let you
I
commit
know
suicide every time you have
I
a
don't
take.
because I could take my life back and come back alive, nigga.
Every time you take out your sword, you immediately put it in your appendix.
Yeah,
but
nigga.
what I was saying, those movies were really good. Only thing about them is they could have been better. Is that they was just too real.
But that's the thing.
They were really grounded,
That's
and it
what-
was cool. I'm not saying that the movies were bad, but like Bane wasn't even 6'2".
No,
That's
Bane
true.
was Bane.
You know
that was,
what I mean?
That
Bane
movie
was
wasn't that
short.
good. But I'm talking about the Dark Knight though. I'm talking about
But
the first.
No,
one.
the Bane
trilogy.
was crazy.
The trilogy.
Bane-
in itself
Bane
Have
was
you
good.
rewatched it?
Insane.
Bane was good. It was-
insane.
it
What
was
was his
good.
quote? This nigga said, what was the quote he said?
He said,
He had some
was-
crazy shit.
Nah, this nigga
He
was
had a lot
like,
of
it was
quips.
I
crazy.
was born in the.
I swear.
I
yeah.
was born in the darkness. You merely adopted it.
Yeah.
Nah.
I forgot his accent. What was his accent?
It was,
he had
it
like
was
no
like
real.
he was
strange. It was
no,
very strange,
he said
his
one of the
tone.
most coldest shit. He was like,
said,
no, he was like,
You let victory defeat you.
He was like, Batman, you let victory defeat you.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh
yeah,
shit, this nigga crazy.
But it was too real. They were scared
Whatever.
to go into like the fanatical.
He had the
side.
right swag. He just didn't look the part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He had the right swag though.
Also,
You're
he
crazy.
was being OD with the voices.
Yeah, the voice, yeah.
They were
That was
scared. They were scared to make a Batman movie in a superhero world.
No.
Yeah, they were.
Why are you saying scared? That was what they was going for, and they
But
did it
DC
a
did-
phenomenal job.
y'all say y'all didn't like any of the Wonder Womans, right? I like the first one.
The first one was
was
good.
fire.
First one was cool.
What does it mean to like a Wonder Woman movie?
I'm just
DC
talking about
Like
DC,
you'll
right?
watch it again?
DC movie. I'm just rating it compared to Marvel. Like what movies
compared
do,
to Marvel?
What movies do DC
Nigga,
have?
I
that
watch
even
Guardians in the Galaxy bloopers before I watch Wonder Woman again. But
Gar-
Wonder Woman was cool.
The first one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually
It was
can agree
cool.
with
You know
that.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Guardians in the Galaxy. That's a corno, nigga. It's Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians. Take the Galaxy.
Put your
nigga.
glasses up too, there, nigga. It's actually Guardians of the Galaxy.
This nigga said
All
Guardians.
right,
in the
nigga. You nerd.
I think the only thing that could potentially bring this new movie down is if it's too goofy.
Too goofy.
I think since James Gunn has made Guardians of the Galaxy, there are certain points where it was
Too goofy.
too funny and trying to be funny and it didn't hit.
Yeah.
Too many jokes.
Like that.
It's
the
not-
last one did that for me. Like the last
That's,
one.
Whoa, he's-
that's the tone of Marvel.
Well, no, it's not the tone of
That's
Marvel.
the tone of Marvel.
It's not the
all,
tone.
all Marvel movies are funny.
It's
No,
not.
no, no,
It's
no,
not
no.
the
Not
tone.
in the
It's
same
not the
way.
tone of
They
Marvel.
all
It's the
are.
tone of Guardians of the Galaxy.
It is the tone
and
of
that's why he's able to get
Yeah.
away with that,
Yeah.
specifically with that franchise.
Well,
What's
Marvel-
a Marvel movie that doesn't have jokes?
Well,
Iron
I'm gonna
Man.
tell you, they switched the tone on different ones. So like they
Like?
made Thor like a comedy.
Oh yeah, Thor was a
Thor-
comedian. Now.
Yeah. So they made that like a comedy.
but they all are.
they not all of them.
No.
Spider-Man.
Nah.
No, some
watch
of
the
them are supposed to be
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
dark.
is
You
already
watch-
a witty, whimsical
But
nigga.
still, it's we're just going through all the movies. They're all funny.
So
Nah,
they're
if you
all
watch-
funny.
if you watch-
You didn't even listen to the statement. Spider-Man is already a witty, whimsical nigga.
I understand that, but I'm talking about going through all the movies they released and like, they had jokes in that one. They had jokes in that one. They had jokes in that one. They had
So-
jokes in
But
that
if
one.
they're
So
not
we have to break down-
landing-
What'd you
if
say?
they're not landing, if they're doing it too much is the issue. It could still have moments that are funny. Like Captain America Winter Soldier was hard throughout the whole movie. But
Yeah.
if
That
they
wasn't
made a
a-
joke, I might not have noticed.
Yeah, that's not exactly. And
And
that's
they
the
did
thing. They
make
made that
jokes.
more like serious. That's more like an action thriller, like that fucking.
Because we're
there
basing
was
it on a serious
still
character.
there were still moments where Captain America was like,
every movie's
you know,
gonna
Hey,
have a funny quip.
what you gonna know?
But some of them are gonna be like more like comedies, and some of them are gonna be like more like superhero shit. Some
But
of them
I'm
are gonna
saying
be more like
overall,
serious.
they all have a level of humor to them. There's a layer of humor in all of them.
But-
Okay, what is that point?
There's no point there.
That's the point.
But I don't think
That's
that's
the
that's
point.
not a problem,
That's not
dog.
a
But this is but
you do
this
know
is what we're
Marvel-
saying about because y'all were trying to make it James Gunn. I don't think James Gunn is gonna take that approach with this movie because that's the way that Marvel layers their movies. Marvel has humor in all of them shits. So it's like if you're making a Marvel movie, you got to kind of have that tone to a certain extent. Like even the Winter Soldier is on the more serious side, but it's definitely got jokes in that shit.
Yeah,
and if
like
you
it's-
watch
of course.
Deadpool and Wolverine, nigga, you would think that this is like a Seth Rogen.
Deadpool-
We never said
no.
a
that.
Seth Rogen lucid
Look,
dream.
Deadpool and the other one Thor, those are like the comedies. You know what I'm saying? Those are like the
Guardians of the
they
Galaxy.
Take, and Guardians. So they take like the hero and they like kind of build around that hero in one way. You know what I'm saying? So like they give them all that kind of like one subgenre essentially.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not all comedies. They're not all built that way.
We already know, like, even the name Guardians of the Galaxy gives them too much credit as a team because they really don't be doing all that much because they're not that serious to take. You're not supposed to take them that serious in the first place. So for them to have a goofy undertone makes sense, or not undertone, overtone makes sense. Like, it takes over most of the movie, and that's what I am afraid could happen to Superman here because of the person who's making it.
That's the thing, and I think it's gonna be jokes, but it's not gonna be like a bunch of humor. I think a lot of the jokes are gonna come when he's Clark Kent,
and they're not gonna be him making them.
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
Lois Lane is always a witty little snarky woman. You know what I mean? She's always gonna have her one-liners. I'm pretty sure that whoever they got playing Jimmy, and I think it's this one nigga from what's that show called? The Righteous Gemstones with Danny McBride.
Yeah,
his son. I think his son in that show is playing the Jimmy Olsen nigga, and he's kind of funny. So it's like, yeah, you know, it's gonna be.
Oh, that's Spider-Man.
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, like, wrong franchise, nigga.
Yeah, I was like,
Daily Planet, nigga.
Daily Planet.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But yeah, nah, Marvel owes thanks to Zack Snyder because when he had the keys to the whip,
Jimmy,
they didn't go anywhere, and that made it easy for Marvel to travel cross country, nigga, overseas. His niggas in India with Spider-Man pajamas right now.
But now Marvel's at the point where, like, you know, they've been selling the same work for so long, you know, now they got to switch it up. Because a lot of people aren't even enjoying Marvel-themed things anymore. There are good Marvel products that are being, you know, put out. Like, what was that? It's this one show where they take a different approach.
What If?
What If?
And that was cool.
I've seen
I feel like that
a
was
couple
little,
episodes. I like that.
That was a little hyped up, but it was cool.
What about the Witch show?
I didn't watch
Scarlet
it.
Witch. I never watched that shit. I don't watch any side shows.
That was only one.
You watched
Loki was.
I don't watch
Loki.
any side shows.
Loki was crazy. Moon Knight was good.
Moon Knight
too.
went hard.
I didn't watch
Moon
Moon Knight. The only Marvel shows that I watched was the back when Netflix had the Daredevil and Luke Cage.
That shit was hard.
That's the only shit I watched. But once they started trying to make like, yo, you watch the shows and that's gonna interconnect into the movies,
It was too much.
And I was like, nah. And then when you watch the movies and you realize I didn't have to watch any of that show to understand what's going on.
And it depends. Like, the only one that really mattered to me is Loki.
That shit was good.
Like, that was the one, like, if you're gonna watch anything to connect to a movie, you should probably watch Loki. Because I think that was the one that
I heard it was cool.
That's the best one, bro.
Yeah,
it was good.
But
That's
it's just
really good.
You haven't watched it?
nah.
Dog.
I
shit's good.
don't mess with the side shows.
Good,
It's
dog.
actually good, bro.
And it directly ties into Deadpool.
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah.
it does.
It directly ties
Because
into
of the
Deadpool.
TVA shit?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
No,
the TVA,
and a
yeah.
lot more,
And a
but
lot
you
more,
haven't
but,
watched
like
it.
that's a part of it,
Yeah,
though, right?
yeah,
And I understood Deadpool and Wolverine.
No, but you didn't,
without
though.
watching
No,
Loki.
no, but you have to.
What about Deadpool and Wolverine that I miss from not watching Loki?
Literally, the monster that they was running from is the same monster that Loki ended up finding in the show. But it's also
shit.
the TVA that you're seeing is a future version. It's like weird. The time is like
Damn,
weird.
So you got to see them back in the day and saw the same monster twice.
Yeah, yeah.
That enriched your Deadpool and Wolverine experience.
Precisely.
You knew exactly what was going on when you saw it.
Executed.
It was worth 19 episodes and 2 seasons
Amen.
of a decent show.
You enjoyed yourself on the way there.
F Mac, I don't want your reckless optimism right now.
It was a good. I watched the show. I know about it. It was good.
Loki was good, man.
I believe it though, and I would give it a chance. I just don't. Time is of the essence.
And you
There's only but so much shit to watch.
only got time to watch the game reruns.
I don't even watch those, nigga. I haven't even been watching the show I really want to watch.
Just start that
The
shit over
Righteous-
again from his box set.
Yeah.
Nigga, I have memories, nigga. I can just daydream and watch the game. It's that easy.
Exactly. Jesus.
Yeah, let us know, nigga.
It's that easy. Malik, you stupid.
There we go. There we go.
There we go,
There we go. Yeah,
Do
yeah.
the pitch and shovel.
I'm about to say, nigga, come on, man. We all got our shows,
I
nigga.
can do that with Fresh Prince, Everybody Hates Chris,
Hey,
some Family Guy episodes.
we all got our shows, nigga.
I started watching Family Guy again recently.
Right.
I've been watching Bob's Burgers again.
I never got into the Bob's Burgers.
Me either.
It was always a little dry.
It was a little,
A little quirky, a little dry.
It's funny.
It's some funny moments.
There's
It's
some
one of
times
them-
where it's
yeah,
funny as
It's
hell.
funny.
Sometimes where it's funny
really
as hell.
funny, yeah.
Is it a broken clock?
Nah, it's more than that. But it's one of them ones that's like
It's
you know,
white.
like
it's white
when you
humor.
really a good show that you watch now, like even if you go back to the first few seasons of a good show, it really normally ain't that crazy until like season 3. Season 2 or season 3.
I feel like
season
it's
1
normally
is
the other-
always kind of weak.
I think it's normally the other way around. I think season 1 of most shows is the reason why people fuck with it. Well, I'm not gonna say that.
No.
Maybe not most
Season
shows.
2.
The average show.
Season 2, typically.
The average show, the first season is great and then it falls off. But with really good shows, there's a case where it's like it kind of got to grow a little bit.
It has to grow.
By
That's what
like
I'm saying.
season 2,
Season
season
2.
3.
But does that not prove
it really
making
starts to
sense.
improve, yeah.
But that kind of
you
proves
have
the
to
But I'm
point
saying
still,
the
though.
average though. The average
But
show
no,
is
that-
good for the first joint.
But we're talking
and
about
then
really
they
good
just
shows.
bring it
But
out
I'm saying
too
that still proves your point that the first season does spark that interest that like extends to the later, season 5, season 6.
Like, y'all
Like
fucked
that
with,
first season has to be amazing.
Y'all fuck
Not
with Rick and
amazing.
Morty?
It has to.
Yeah.
That first season.
Rick and Morty fell off. Rick and Morty fell off like halfway through. How many seasons they got?
5 or 6.
Maybe
Have
seven.
you seen the
I
newer-
think it
They
might
have
be
7.
7, 8.
You're right.
7,
And have you
7,
seen
8.
the newer episodes? I've heard good things.
Nah, the last
Yeah,
season I
7.
fell off because they just lost me.
But when you get into the later seasons, that's when it gets bad. The first few seasons are normally good. The first one is always a little slow because the pilot episode's never that good. And then it's always going to be like 3 or 4 episodes before the first season actually becomes good. So you never have a full first season that's really good.
And then
Rarely.
And then the behind the scenes
Rarely.
matters so much into what you're saying because with this show, Dan Harmon. Oh, I don't know if it was Dan, but it was one of them niggas. He has some freaky things going on allegedly, and he kind of got up out of there. And then you could literally just feel the difference of like, oh, they're trying to imitate Rick and Morty instead of just being Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Whatever season that was where that nigga left, you could just notice the difference. And ever since then, like they would hit on every episode. And now, like it was this one episode they had this weird version of Namor. He was the mermaid nigga.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that shit?
He was gone
Yeah, I
then?
seen that.
I think he was gone then. I think he might have been gone then. Or
I
that
thought
was
that
either
was
the
the
last season or he
because
was gone.
They had already finished the season, and then like the next season they was like, yeah, we're probably not going to invite him back because, like he was saying, apparently he wasn't doing any work anyway.
Yeah.
He was just driving around his RC car, like dropping off drugs to niggas' desk and shit. But it's
Get this
like,
nigga ecstasy so he can burp.
yeah,
Get
but
that.
it's unfortunate.
Yeah, nah, though. Shit eventually falls off. That's kind of the
It's
plight
still
of all
going,
these
though.
shows, for real.
It's still going though, dog.
It's still going?
You started watching Family Guy again, though. What season you at, nigga?
I don't know. Family Guy's one of them shows. It's an anthology. You can just jump right in
That's a fact.
to anything.
That's a fact. But that's how I'm starting to feel about Bob's Burgers. They got mad seasons now. I don't know.
Yeah.
So now it's all fresh. Like, and I just jumped in the middle of the seasons, and I'm like, oh, this shit's actually funny right here.
Bob's Burgers.
But the thing is about Family
I feel like
Guy,
only white people like Bob's Burgers.
Nah, bro, there's some funny shit in there.
it is a lot of white humor, and the thing is about Family Guy is that it's cultural.
It's too-
like
it's
Bob's
American.
Burgers doesn't have like Family Guy is going to be kept away in a
Mind
vault.
you, I'm not trying to
in case
put
a
it
nuclear
up there
event
with Family
happens.
Guy. I hope y'all know that.
Of course,
It ranks
But
very
I'm-
low.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to separate the distinction between
I have that separated,
like
too.
between what both of those shows do.
I think they do the same thing, but on a different level.
Family Guy
Nope.
is a history lesson.
Yeah.
It's a
Bob's Burgers is about them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bob's-
Family Guy
It's
is
a
about
callback.
It's about America. It's about the world.
That's more American Dad, though, ain't it?
It's kind of like a late night television show.
American Dad is under that in terms of what Family Guy does.
Yeah.
Because American Dad is better. But
It's arguable.
nah.
No, I'm saying I don't disagree with you, but there is a little room for debate. But it's American Dad is pretty good.
American Dad is
American
good,
Dad is
dog.
pretty good.
American Dad is amazing.
And you know what slept on? The Cleveland Show.
Okay. Nah.
Nah, nigga.
I'm sleeping.
The
well.
Cleveland Show?
I had some of the best
This-
sleep of my life.
Hold
nigga.
on,
This is
guys.
resolution. He's trying to be
Hold
lickety
on.
black.
I'm not saying it's in that top tier. I'm not even saying
I was just talking about Bob's
it's
Burgers this way.
but it's better than Bob's Burgers.
I doubt that.
It's better than Bob's Burgers.
I doubt
The
that.
Cleveland Show is better than Bob's Burgers, dog. I
doubt
promise
that.
you.
It can't do
I
that.
promise
doubt
you.
that.
When's the last time y'all tried it?
When
was the last time you tried Bob's Burgers?
Yo, the first
Exactly.
season of the Cleveland Show was genuinely funny.
Can we look up the ratings? Can we just?
Yeah, I can
Because
look
we
it up.
can't.
That's what I was gonna do.
Let's just go ratings for
Nigga,
ratings.
you want to go with the ratings?
Yeah, man. That's
You
what
gonna let the
which one
ratings
we using?
dictate your artistic ear?
I can't listen to two black men bickering. We gotta trust the white
5.6
man.
on IMDb. For
Out of
Cleveland
what?
Show. Out of 10.
That's not bad.
5.6.
But fuck IMDb, nigga. That
So
don't
who
know
do we want to
nothing.
use? Who do we want to use? Then?
Use me. I watched the show.
Oh my
I'm right
God.
here. I'm telling you. The Cleveland show is kind of funny.
Who's the funniest character on that motherfucker?
The little kid is funny as shit.
Hey,
They're
Vincent.
all funny, dog. Like even the daughter's boyfriend is low key funny.
I can't disagree with you because I've laughed at the Cleveland show.
The Cleveland
But
show was funny.
Just I don't know.
I'm gonna keep saying it until y'all believe it. The Cleveland show was funny.
It might work.
Y'all will love it.
That might work.
His new affirmation.
Yeah.
Well, that
Well,
shit
it's y'all's
ended-
affirmation.
Shit
now.
ended after 4 seasons.
What that mean?
I'm just saying in general. It
How
made
many
it-
albums
it made
you
it
dropped?
4.
How
It made
many
it-
albums have
it
you
made
dropped?
it 4. It's really good.
All right
It's good.
then.
What's wrong with you, nigga? Jesus.
How many
come with
how many
Cleveland,
seasons
though.
Bob's Burger got?
They on a lot right now.
They on a lot
Yeah,
right
on a
now.
lot.
That sound like
Yeah,
some
I didn't
bullshit. They on a lot right now, nigga. It's so many shows better than Bob's Burgers. It's not even funny.
I'm
like,
not even saying
like
there. I'm not even saying there
Beavis and
aren't.
Butthead.
I'm not even saying there aren't. I'm just telling you something I started watching.
Y'all
It's
like
actually pretty
Beavis and
good.
Butthead?
Beavis and Butthead kind of sucks.
I need.
Nah, man. F Mac.
Nah, Beavis and Butthead is a classic. It's good.
Beavis and
it's
Butthead
cool.
is phenomenal.
I
The
can't get
movie,
behind it.
the movie is great. Have you watched
I've seen.
They have 15
Beavis
seasons.
and Butthead Do America?
Nah.
Yo,
Go-
that movie is like
It's good.
Going
For a long
freebie.
time.
But like just the TV show though.
the,
Just the TV show.
the TV show was good too.
Damn.
The movie is just funny as shit. But the TV show was phenomenal, dog. You got to give it another chance. What did you watch? Did you see the original or did you see when MTV remade it
I
in
can't
like
say that
2017?
There aren't funny parts. There definitely is, but like there's not enough there for me to actually sit down and be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this. It feels like I'm watching The Simpsons.
So, do you like King of the Hill?
There's
do, but
funny moments.
it's
in it.
not the same reason.
I was about to say you probably don't. Yeah.
King of the Hill has some funny ass moments.
King
They
of the
have-
Hill
they
is
have
good,
like
though.
they don't have consecutive laughs. They have like really big laughs in that bitch.
Because it's
Like-
based. King of the Hill is also.
You're
it's-
banking on it being interesting and funny.
And funny, yeah.
because it's making fun of Southern culture.
Yes.
And that's a slow burn.
It's a slow burner.
That's a real slow burn, nigga. You gotta go through a little bit of lore until you can even understand.
It's cool though. It's cool. But Bob's Burger got 15 seasons.
We had one.
Wait, 1 hour.
57.
Have yo, F Mac, I know you probably know about this because you seem like you was into this type of shit. It was this one website. It was called like Toon Me or something. It was called something to where you could make your own cartoons, like Family Guy style.
A word?
Yeah. Like you could
I remember
literally
that.
make your own characters. You could write the story. You can choose the voices and all that shit.
Chill out.
You can make your own like animated show.
I
would
haven't
love
heard
to.
of that actually. No.
You haven't heard of it?
Not
Nigga,
me.
I used to be on that motherfucker.
What?
Yeah, I used to be making my own shit.
Damn, it's old.
I was probably like 14, 13 years old, so yeah.
God damn.
You know what I mean? I'm 25 now. That was a break ago.
Oh.
I don't remember what it was called, but it was this website to where you can make your own like animated cartoon shows. That shit was actually kind of smooth.
Is it Powtoon?
Go to the website. Let's see. It was free too.
Was
Damn.
it like an app too? Did they have
Nah,
an app?
this looks like it's for businesses. It was literally, it was a show. This was before apps for real, F-Mac. Like, nigga, touchscreen, nigga. I probably had a
Animaker.
BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Animaker sound? Toonie Tool?
Something along those lines. Like, just click on one of them. It might,
Yeah, let's catch
it
a
might
virus.
give you the idea. Something like this. But the one I was using, I had Family Guy style animated characters.
Oh, yeah, nah,
Like I can make
something
like niggas that look like from that world. What's the nigga name? Seth Rogen? Seth MacFarlane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was that Seth MacFarlane style of character.
Seth MacFarlane style.
Yeah.
No, it's Seth MacFarlane style.
It'd be crazy if I had the files. We could watch my old work. I could put a Record Flump song over there in the
That shit was
sizzle
probably
intro.
a slow burn as well, nigga.
Nah, nigga, that shit was probably firecrackers.
Pilot episode trash.
Probably better than
No
Cleveland
setups,
Show.
just punchline.
Probably
punchline,
better than the
punchline.
Cleveland show. That's true.
Hey, nigga, I probably got picked up for 4 seasons, and it was definitely better than Bob's Burgers.
The,
I don't know
the
about that.
15
I can
season
promise
show.
you that.
Okay.
It was better than Bob's Burgers. I didn't have
that's
no
still- that's-
quirky,
that's
nerdy
still
girls
on, still
dancing.
running.
Bob's Burgers thinks that a girl dancing funny is funny.
Nigga,
That's yeah. Okay.
you are smoking Skittles. Be quiet, nigga.
Hilarious.
We at the time?
We
yeah,
get the time.
we had 1 hour.
Can we pause real quick so I can piss? I've been holding this for this pre-show, and then
Yeah,
we
for
just
sure.
intro the show.
I'll be real. I got to do the same. So
See, F Mac.
it needs to be done.
Weirdo.
All right,
You want to use the bathroom?
Lauren, you know what button to press.
That's not a button I'm pressing at all.
Ow, ow. America, welcome back once again, time and time again. This is Tuva, your most wanted hit. This is LOI the show. I'm your host, Tone Groove.
Jay Nobles, white man behind the boards.
Yep.
And back on the keyboards.
That's me.
That is him. We are back in the building. Yes. Y'all already seen the pre-show. Happy New Year, Christmas, all that stuff. Congratulations. Yeah, whatever. Hope y'all complete y'all New Year's resolutions.
Yeah,
Yes.
happy holidays, happy Hanukkah.
Like the video,
Shout
though.
out Mary.
Shout out to Mary.
Yeah.
She would like the video and, subscribe. And, might even leave like a little review on Apple Podcasts. You know what I mean? If God came back and didn't leave her a single mother.
I think Mary has what it takes to be a lovely lady of LOI.
Of course.
You got to be cunning, beautiful,
And a single mother, man. You love single mothers.
holy. Yeah, single mothers are
Single
great.
mothers, your type.
But shout out to the Legion of Leisure. Also, those wild LOIs in the comment section. I feel like it's been a little lackadaisical lately.
I mean, but
They've been
can you
all over
blame
the
them?
place. They've been a little spry in the questions.
Can you blame them?
I can't because
That's
I can't
on
control
us.
them. You know what I mean? I can only blame what I can control, which is me, which is
Yeah.
you, which is Lauren. F-Mac.
Nigga, fuck it. You ain't
Run
controlling
this
shit
shit,
over here.
nigga. Run this shit,
You ain't running shit.
Pause
nigga.
when I say pause, nigga.
Nigga, you could be.
But
Ain't the fastest one here.
Wild LOIs is a really pivotal part of the show. We get to
Yeah.
answer the comments, the questions, the concerns. We get to really connect with you.
Yeah.
So leave them in the comments. Particularly if you're going to DM LOI DM. But shit, I'll check my ghost. I'll check my ghost page if you check your ghost page.
Yeah, I was about to
Because
say. Yeah.
occasionally they end up there. F-Mac,
Yeah.
check your ghost page. You never know.
Yeah, I'll make
But
sure.
yes, if you want your voice heard, you can send the audio version of your Wild LOIs to LOI the show.
Yeah.
LOI the show. But we have a jam-packed show. Speaking of jam-packed, Travis Hunter girl, she got jam-packed in the music video. Did y'all see this?
She didn't get jam-packed.
She got.
She was rubbing the jam
I'm with
out of
my
this
niggas
nigga's
with the
shoulders.
yeah, I got this. Yeah, smacking that ass, nigga. And that's what I was trying to tell
What you
y'all
expect?
niggas last week. That's what I was trying to tell you. I'm sorry, Lauren. I
That
don't
she
know
was
if you.
a-
I don't remember you
a
disagreeing.
video
I was on-
vixen?
Yeah, I was on your
I don't
side.
remember him disagreeing.
Oh,
But what I was
She was a
trying,
video vixen?
what I was trying to tell you is that this is fishy. She is fishy.
Because she was in a music video years ago.
Can I say something? Are you going to interrupt? Are you
No,
gonna-
go ahead. I'm just making sure we're clear on what we're talking about, right? She's fishy because she rubbed the nigga's shoulders in a music video
Oh.
years ago. I'm just making sure. I'm making
Is
sure
that
we're
all
on the
you saw?
same page.
Is that all you saw?
That was the only clip I saw. Was there some ass being thrusted?
I mean,
Was there a thrusting of the hips?
I saw gyration. I saw a
Did-
little abdomen touched by her. A
Did
little
you
like
see what you wanted to see?
a cat on carpet. That's what she did to his chest. You know what I'm saying?
Uh.
But allegedly, they've been together for 5 years. So
That's not true.
Oh,
You
that's not
remember
true?
they met 5 years ago. You remember we debunked that.
We
You
debunked that? Okay, okay,
You Googled
okay,
it
okay,
because I
okay.
saw that they was together in high school. You was like, wait, nigga, no. It said they met in high school.
okay, I'm
so
sorry.
be precise.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Be
I'm sorry.
accurate,
I'm
nigga.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to prove my point in a different way. I shouldn't be.
You know what happens. You know,
what I mean?
when you're biased,
But
you reach.
Let me go back to logic. Let's just play the video and let the audience
And let common sense do its thing.
you had it right the second time.
This one first.
This one first. Now, this is Travis Hunter girl. If you
Yes.
didn't watch the previous episode of LOI where we gave the backstory, she made a video basically saying, she wasn't really my type back in the day, but things change. He got faster.
Did you see the new video that she made?
Yes.
We might have to pull that up as well.
yes.
We are.
That gives a lot of context to everything that she says.
It
But let's play this first.
Yeah, let's ruin her reputation.
Had to see what's up, then I picked you up, then I took you home, then I beat it up, let the way you ride, baby, keep it up. I don't need a lot, but I need your love. First I slow it down, then I speed it up. Had to see what's up, then I picked you up,
Now-
then I took you home.
I like the vibe of the song.
Now, good song. Cool song.
It's a cool song.
Great visuals.
It's a great video. She did her job.
How many ass cheeks did you count? How much cleavage did you see?
I saw a little. It was some in his face
It was some cleavage
in the
his
laying
face?
down scene.
Are you sure?
You want to play with the? Yeah, just play it. Boom. Wait. Go back. Go back.
So
Boom.
It flashed for 2
saw it.
seconds. Her laying down.
Hey, you're pretty good at that.
Go back. I feel like the Incredible
He's a
scene.
creep.
Slow down, nigga. Let's catch
did,
this
I
nigga.
got
I
you.
see
Yeah,
him.
it's right
Where are the titties? Those are the titties?
The titties.
Those aren't the
Look at
tits.
where. That is her head. The titties are right there.
So you have to imagine where the titties are in the shot because they are visible. So for all intents and purposes,
I've lived a music video. I've lived a music video's life. I know how the body positions.
So for all intents and purposes, this is a pretty modest shoot. This is pretty modest, right?
Lauren, outside view. No, real quick.
He's
okay.
incapable.
I'm
Answer
sorry.
the question.
I'm sorry.
Answer. This isn't leading.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me give you some reassurance. This isn't leading anywhere. I'm not bantering the witness.
Okay.
I just want to make sure we have common ground. Now,
is it? You said is it modest?
In your expertise.
Thank you.
You would say this is a pretty modest shoot for a video vixen, right? Because we've seen the worst. I've seen gooches. I've seen bitches' prostates. I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
Compared to this video right here.
Just because
where she's portraying to be somebody's girlfriend.
Just because
this is a heartwarming song.
Look.
He's singing about love.
Look. You have
unity.
You have some prostitutes that literally just give up their time. You have some prostitutes that give up their mouth.
Yes.
Some prostitutes give up the anus.
Yes.
Some prostitutes, you get the point. But they're all on the same level. No matter which one.
What out of all of these prostitute types, all these archetypes, all these
archangels,
all these different ways of configuring a hoe, which one would you choose?
You say date. Now
I don't mean this is completely hypothetical. I don't mean this in the sense to where you should be seeking to date a hoe. But just saying that there's a lady in your life who might have had a pass, a hoe pass.
Yes.
There's 5 levels to hoe pass. There's different ways in which a hoe's ghost can haunt you.
Of course.
Some of them are a little spookier than others.
Yes.
Which do you choose?
The one that won't lead me to bumps, random bumps on my body.
So the one that traded a little bit of time.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Is that fair?
Now that we've established
Can you agree
common
to that
ground,
too?
I concur that statement, my brother. I also agree that the bitch.
But back to the point, I was gonna ask Lauren, how would you feel about your girl doing this? Yes or no?
In the past.
Yes.
Before I know her.
In the past.
Before I was
in the
with her?
past, give that grace.
Not really tripping.
In the past, they weren't together.
Not
You
really
tripping?
Nah.
You ain't tripping, right?
Nah, this shoot isn't crazy.
You a player.
This shoot ain't crazy.
Yeah, you a real player, dude. Lauren pushes P. Lauren pushes P all the time.
Pushes P. What is it?
That's how he does it. He pushes P.
Hell no.
He ain't pushing P.
But this was alarming. Now, I don't have the video where she was explaining her case in the notes.
I get that one. You want to get that before I play this one? Or play this one first?
Play this one first.
What is this?
I don't know.
But is it interesting that you only have damning evidence? You didn't do your journalistic integrity and like get the full story. You just went for the points that proved your point.
Wait, full story.
You cherry pick specific moments, much like the internet, to prove your case. See, I've been reading a lot recently. Shout out Robert Greene, Laws of Human Nature. You know, when we're at work, I like to have a little bit of wisdom in my ear. You know, while I'm walking around, buzzing and working.
Oh, so you're doing audiobooks now?
Well, I've always done audiobooks.
You was shitting on them just recently.
I wasn't shitting on audiobooks. My thing is, you're not reading a book if you're listening to an audiobook.
Go ahead.
Don't say that you're reading if you're listening to audiobooks. I said I've been getting into books recently. I didn't say I was hard copy reading.
I didn't mean to take you off your path, brother. I didn't mean to take you off your path.
Don't worry, though. I'm a professional. I remember my path. I'm on it. Much like the internet.
Yeah.
You've cherry picked specific situations to prove your point.
That's not true.
Robert Greene literally got a chapter on this shit. It's confirmation bias, nigga. Where being rational, most people think like everybody in this room thinks they're a rational person.
Yes.
But that's not like a finite state of being. You literally got to wake up and fight to be rational every day because your nature isn't.
Right. Yes.
That's a fact.
And I
say all that to say this.
But wait.
You aren't being rational on this, brother. You see a hoe and you want the hoe to be a hoe, but she's not as slutty as you think.
Is a docile tiger not still a tiger?
A domesticated tiger is a tiger, but it lacks the danger,
You can't put it out into wild.
which is what defines it as a tiger.
It's a pet now. You're no longer a wild animal.
But what
It's
if
a furry. It's a domesticated little cute thing.
Sure.
You're
can
just
it,
a
sure.
cute
Can
thing
it, can
now.
it do damage? Yes. Will it do damage? That's
No.
remains to be seen.
The teeth.
You have to see it first.
The teeth have been filed in a way they're safe. No more long
You
nails.
have to see blood to be like,
But
oh
you wanna
wow,
know-
that's really.
Lions, well, really tigers in the zoo, they don't even be having like the real manly shit that lions supposed to have. Like you know how Scar, he got the hair on his elbows and shit. They said that in the wild, I was watching National Geographic, bitches chews up on that.
Yeah.
That's the sign of masculinity. So really, when you look at Mufasa, it's like he was kind of the beta for real.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have worked in the real jungle. That's why Disneyland is a fairy tale.
Science.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear that on stage.
I'm working into the bit. Yo, I actually got like 4 new bits
Oh my god.
that I'm excited about. You know when you get like when you write that shit and it's like, okay, I kind of want to try this one for real. I really want to try this one.
Are you gonna try it or are you gonna call me and be like, hey, I might go.
I don't be calling. He's lying. I don't be calling him. There's nothing to talk about.
This nigga will call me and be like, I was thinking about going up. I'm like, that's great.
That's not what
You
happened.
gonna go up? I'd be like Jay-Z in that one scene where Dame Dash is like, yo, man, this nigga killed my homie, man. We gotta get them niggas. And Jay-Z like, yeah, man, what you gonna do? And Dame Dash is just like, man, what you mean? It's like, hey, man, that shit this sound crazy.
Lauren, this is what
Guys,
really happens. He'll call me while he's in the middle of a date with his comrade, and he's like, "Yo, look at this venue. It's a nice ass venue in here. Look
I
at
didn't
this
even
shit."
show him the venue.
And I'm like, "Yeah, dog. You know, I was thinking about going up on stage later, but you know, I'm about to take this nap." He was like, "Oh, for real? Well, once my girl lets me off the leash, I might come with you. I might, you know, just be in the crowd, you know, emotional support." And I'm like, "Nah, man, you don't got to do that shit. Just keep canoodling. Keep canoodling. I know that's where you would like to be.
Sip your drink.
I know that's where you would like to be."
Obviously, you know that's not what happened. But I will say, I was about we get
Stay on track.
this hoe, man, this hoe. I was about to say I went
Say
to
allegedly.
I'm playing this video though.
Yeah.
yes, we're gonna play this video.
But set it up because I don't know what's happened. And say allegedly. You have to maintain your pimp posture throughout this. You can't pimp with your heart. You can't pimp with your feelings. And that's what I feel like you're doing right now. Where's your logic? Think it out.
That's what you feel like because
Think it
you're
out.
saying that.
Yes, because you disagree with me, so you're not being rational.
I'm not gonna say.
how it works,
I'm
man.
not gonna say you've been defending this hoe for 2 weeks, but I will say after this conversation, I'm gonna think about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna think about it.
At least,
you've been
at
defending.
least you're taking the feeling that you have and you're refining it. You're going through the Socratic method. That's all I wanted for you, brother. Now, what is this?
Let's see how she gyrates.
Too sexy for that cap. Too sexy for that jab. Yeah. Too sexy for that
Whoa,
trap.
hold
Too
on.
sexy for that cap.
Hold
Too
on.
sexy for that-
Pause.
Tattoo doesn't.
We got to line up the tattoos. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Tattoo
I'm
in
not
the
gonna
back.
lie.
Tattoo in the look
Tattoo,
at it's
yeah.
in the back, but look.
But look at the tattoo, though.
It's lined up.
Look at the tattoo. Does it line up?
Yeah, it
Are they the
lines
same
up. It
tattoo?
lines up, yeah.
I'm not disagreeing. Hold on. I'm not
lines up.
disagreeing. I'm
Yeah.
just making sure we do our due diligence, guys. We are detectives, nigga. We can't lose that representation, that reputation.
The repetition?
We can't lose it, nigga. We need our credibility. We need our credibility, nigga. Now, run it again from the top, and let's look at the waist of the other woman.
No tattoo.
Skin complexions are close enough to where they could be mistaken.
No tattoo, man.
All right, let's run with the idea that this is her.
let's run with
Let's
it.
run
Now,
with the idea that this is
how-
the girl. What does this mean?
Okay. Travis Hunter dropped the videos like, yo, man, the internet is weird. Y'all weird. Y'all want me to break up with my fiance and woody whoop whoop. And he sounded hurt by all of this.
The
all-
attention, man. They get being famous, winning that Heisman.
Yeah.
It comes with a certain level of scrutiny.
Yeah.
And like you can have niggas in your camp that's like, hey man, you got to be prepared for everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't read the comments. But that shit is easier said than done. Like once it starts happening and niggas attack your weak spots, like your girl and your relationship, because even if the internet isn't talking about a real issue in y'all relationship, if y'all have any bit of a rift between y'all, that shit is just gonna get fucking
extenuated,
dragged out.
Yeah, exactly, stretched out.
You know what I mean?
Like how she was in that music video, getting bent over, smacked on her ass.
Now this is her response.
Probably getting that good hair pulled.
It's a long response.
This is her. We're not gonna watch the whole thing because that's too much of a voice.
That's too much.
But this is her response to the critics like Jay Nobles, who have things to say about some of her behavior in the public.
And this is y'all's mantra. You know, her defenders.
Be specific. I'm not necessarily her defender. I'm more of the judge.
The skeptic.
I'm actually the judge.
You're
in this
skeptical?
case. I'm the judge. I'm listening to both sides of the argument. You know what I mean? I'm not calling no flagrant fouls. I'm letting y'all niggas play. I think get dirty. It's the playoffs, nigga. What's going on? Banter the witness. Fuck it.
You can't be the ref and the player, nigga.
I'm not the ref and the play. I'm just I just wear the stripes, nigga.
Adam Silver
I got
would
the gavel.
never shoot a
I
back.
have the gavel.
I think you chose a perfect moment. She looks distressed. Let's just see what she has to say.
Because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me. And he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't.
Pause real quick.
It's a terrible thing to say.
I do remember this. So, for context, she's talking about why she said the nigga wasn't her type.
Yeah.
That's what she's running through right now. Lauren, do your thing, man. Give this woman a voice.
So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things. But that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being. And that's why we're together. And that's why we're still together to this day. So that's that. Okay, the next clip was at the game after they just won like their last game. People thought I was upset with him celebrating with cheerleaders. I don't know where that came from because he never celebrated with cheerleaders.
Skip ahead. This doesn't really matter.
Why?
The real reason why
Because
I was
it's
mad is
because it's not something that people have talked about, like the video with the cheerleaders. Like, you even know what she's talking about?
I do.
And
Yeah.
we haven't talked about it on here, and she's about to talk about the moment where she was sitting down and it was looking like she was impatient with the fans and shit, which matters more to us.
It matters more to you.
It matters more to us.
Oh my God, you're doing such a good job.
Yeah, thank you, pimp.
But they let the cheerleaders another wonderful event there. That's all that happened in that. That was literally that. Nothing. It was not deeper than anyone made it out to be. And yeah. Next clip, the Adidas pop-up shop this past weekend. People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? That's not what I said. First of all, I said, baby, do you want me to sit here or do you want me to go with the family or do you want me to come with you?
Pause.
Because
she was looking for directions from her North Star. And you have a problem with this?
I have a
Daddy,
little bit.
where
I have
do
a
you
little
want me
bit.
to be?
I have a small problem.
Wherever you need me to be, that's where I am.
If you aren't spoken to, why even speak?
You don't believe that?
If you are
don't
not
believe
spoken
that.
to, why
I've
even
seen you
speak?
with your comrade. You don't believe that. That woman has a voice. She decides where she eats. She decides where y'all cuddle. Are you comfortable, baby? Are you okay? Just make sure you're okay, nigga.
There is
don't do that.
There is something to what he's saying though that I kind of agree with. In this sense, look at this nigga looking for somebody to fucking help.
Yeah. Pass it to him. Pass it to him, nigga. Yeah. Bow.
Yeah. So what I actually mean is like there is a point where when we climb the ladder, she's gonna have to learn how to navigate those spaces on her own without giving room for anybody to create a narrative. So whether or not it's real or not, no, I'm not saying that she's. I'm not saying she's fresh. She's fresh.
Lauren,
let him talk.
She's fresh. I'm just saying, like, hold on, she's fresh. You're talking about the Heisman winner right now. He's doing a shoot and all that stuff. Like, there should be some discernment on her part to like know how to stay out of the way
and let me get
how to get back in the way and do certain things. I'm not saying she's like innately completely in the wrong right here. She's young, figuring this shit out. But there are going to be moments like this consistently, and other women who like Savannah James. This is the perfect argument.
Yes.
Everybody says this.
Everybody, your whole argument is from Instagram.
No, it's not.
Everything
No,
you
it's
just
not.
said is
Let
from
him
Instagram.
talk.
No, it's not,
Lauren.
nigga. No, it's not. I'm actually using my own
Hold on,
brain
let me-
and looking at the shit as
what-
well.
no,
Let him
Lauren-
finish. Let him finish.
What Lauren
You
is
don't
saying,
need your help.
what Lauren is saying is correct because the argument.
I'm just using the
Let Lauren
other
go.
argument to make my point.
But-
you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're going.
Yeah.
What
Let
he's
him
saying
finish.
is that LeBron James woman should be the archetype for how, let's just say, black couples.
I follow Hoodville too. I know what the
not
streets are saying. I get it, nigga. There was like, I saw the meme. It was like, yo, we ain't hear Savannah voices until LeBron won his 5th ring.
It's the idea,
Exactly.
right?
Same
it's
thing
the
with
idea
even with
of it.
Ayesha Curry. Remember when she popped out and she did all that extra
bring
shit?
up the
And
worst example.
That's not. Why is that the worst example? I'm
Because
giving you a new
Ayesha
one.
Curry has been drugged through the mud, and it was her fault.
Exactly. This is exactly. That's the same fucking point.
No,
if you understand the stratosphere this nigga's in right now and the type of paparazzi, also they're looking for every angle. They're looking for angles. You gotta make sure you don't give them angles. That's why you got clocked, because you don't know your angles.
And Lauren, thank you. I told you. And Lauren. Wait, what was you saying?
You better stop it, you fucking idiot. Listen.
Oh, and Ayesha Curry. That's literally the perfect example, because that is where Travis Hunter is going to be at. He's going to be at that Stephen Curry level in his own field. So he has to make sure that little things like that don't happen, because it's only going to add to stress and despair.
I got you, Tone.
And
little things like niggas at home not minding their business
Real
don't
quick.
happen. What?
Real quick, this is perfect. I'm not saying what she did is wrong. Wrong time. This conversation should have been had before the shoot.
This talk right here.
What she's saying, like, baby, do you want me to do this? Do you want me to do that? That should have happened before the shoot.
Play
so
it.
that there's just no. I'm just saying what she said. What I was saying was, baby, do you want me here? Do you want me to go here? Do you want me to do? She should have had that convo with him before the shoot.
And it's also it's
okay.
I don't want to sound like, somebody's uncle, but like,
You
bitch,
do.
fix your
You
face.
dress like him.
It's like your face said it all. Like,
Yeah,
it
fix your
doesn't.
face. It's true. It's
She's
true.
saying,
Fix your face.
She's
It's true.
saying this, but your body language said it all. You were irritated at something.
Yeah.
So, and even if you obviously wanted to leave, you could have just tapped him on the shoulder, whisper in the ear. It's like, hey, I'm gonna woody woo whoop, and he probably would have been like, okay, I just hope no rappers are over there, and he would have been okay with it.
But this doesn't make her a gold digger.
I never said that. Nobody's making that argument right now.
Because let's not forget.
Who said that, brother?
That's the main conversation.
No, that's the conversation
That is
you're
the
bringing up.
That is
We
the
didn't talk about
overall
that.
conversation.
We did not talk about that.
You gonna keep speaking?
Go ahead.
That is the overall conversation about this bitch on the internet, nigga. Is that, yo, Travis, look out. She's one of them ones. And so we're all picking at these different moments to prove that overall case that she is a scandalous gold digger. Let's not lose track. Let's not lose track of that.
Just
because
scandalous.
now we're just picking on the girl for being a girl.
Are right.
Just scandalous.
Because now we just picking on the girl for being a girl.
You are
Your girl's
right.
never been irritated.
You are right. You are correct. But
that matters.
No, let me say this. You are right, but it's the moments. There's context with everything, and the context of these moments are like, they're not minute. Like, they might be small in essence, but they're big
Because of the situation. Because of the context of where they're happening.
They could be big, or niggas could just be paying too close attention to a motherfucker's relationship.
But that makes it big. It's where you
Lord,
at.
we could do this with you.
What you mean?
We could do this with him. We can do this with anybody's relationship. We can cherry pick specific moments and be like, oh, this nigga's a simp.
Yes, but our relationship is not. Yes, but
they're not happy.
Yeah, but our relationship. No, but our relationship is not for the public viewed right now. When you're in the public light, you have to move it differently. You have to. Whether or not you cherry pick these moments, everybody got these moments, nigga. We all have these moments. Every relationship has them. But you got to be able to know where you share these moments. We share these moments privately.
Can I be honest?
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to share them publicly.
Can I be honest? I had, like, I don't remember verbatim, but I know I told my girl, like, look, when we out, I don't give a fuck if you mad at the motherfucker. Like, nigga, just be cool. You know what I mean? Like, don't be doing bullshit out in public. Like, I don't like that shit.
That's what you told me?
You know me, dog.
Don't be doing bullshit out in public.
Don't be doing bullshit.
I don't believe you, nigga.
Come on, dog.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
I don't believe
You
you.
don't believe me.
You a little bit more of a sweet Mac finesse pimp than I thought you would be.
What you mean?
I'm being blatantly honest.
What you mean?
Conjugation, listen to me. If I'm being completely honest, hand on the Bible.
What you mean?
You a little bit more sweet Mac than I thought.
I'm always moderate. I'm moderate. I'm in the middle. That's what I do.
Back
I'm a moderate.
Back in the day, you was gorilla. You was
Yeah,
warfare.
he was gorilla.
Sour Patch
Warfare?
Kids, nigga.
Nigga, look at the terrain I was born in. I told y'all about my past.
Nah,
Orange juice
nigga,
and PlayStation.
you done softened up.
I had to crawl and treacherous terrain.
You done softened up, nigga.
Yeah.
You more Laffy Taffy now, nigga.
Whoa,
Soon as
never
you get
that sweet,
soon as
nigga.
you get that rep off, nigga.
Never that
Soon as
sweet.
you get that rep off, it's dying.
that sweet, nigga. You crazy as a motherfucker.
Nigga.
You funny as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Never
nigga.
that sweet.
Yeah, nigga.
Never
But
that
you might
sweet.
have had that conversation off of something
But-
already happening in real time.
And like I said, I can't-
having like situations happen. When
And
you're
like
out.
like I said, I can't remember verbatim, but I know I've said that in some way. Like, look, we out. That's not, no funny stuff.
It should be a common agreement about both of y'all. Like you should
But-
act like if you're pissed, you shouldn't act a certain way
But
either as the man.
I also make sure I do what I need to do to make sure that doesn't even happen. It's not like I'm just like, yo, don't get mad. It's like, no, I make sure, it's
You
like,
trying to keep shit PC
You know
too.
what I mean?
Make it good.
It's like, all right, this bitch with half her ass out. Let me fucking look up to God.
Oh, you gotta do
I'm
that?
respectful. Nah, but no.
But there's a way to make your girl feel too.
If I'm being sarcastic, because part of me is gonna be like, look, we're not just gonna act like this bitch don't have her ass out.
And that's my thing.
So I might do
the don't do the whole like I'm not looking. I don't stand for that.
But no, but
I
you
like
know
to
what
be
I
real.
mean.
Like it was one time in particular, back in the last situation.
Yeah.
We was at one of her friends' birthday parties.
Okay.
And
Empanada?
it was other friend. And it was a pretty big turnout. Niggas in there drinking, smoking. It was some good vibes. And all of a sudden ass just starts to get thrown. But it's not even just regular ass. It's like I'm sitting on the couch with her, talking shit. There's a wall right to the right of me. There's a wall right. So her friend, she's like, she puts the phone down on the armrest next to me because that's where the speaker is. She's like, oh shit, this my song. So all of a sudden, she flips. She's now on her hands. Her feet hit the wall. Handstand on the wall. Right beside me.
Wait. So left hand is to your right hand. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Shoulder to shoulder. I was dead.
Wait. So
And then she just starts throwing ass. And so it's like
upside down.
handstand on the wall. And so I was like, God damn, I was like, you see this shit? I was like, look at this. She's throwing ass. And then I guess it just lingered too long.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, you still looking at her throw the ass. And it's like, in my defense, it's happening right here.
Yeah.
Like, even if I'm not looking at it, I'm feeling the torque.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the wind gust that's coming off of it. So it's like, I'm a part of this.
But that is your job as the man. It's one thing to look, it's another thing to stare. So there is a level of etiquette you're supposed to have as the man too.
It's one thing to look. It's one thing to stare. It's another thing to dodge.
Yeah.
Which is what I was worried about. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, somebody fall out the bitch pocket. I'm like, oh shit.
This nigga Lauren trying to give you if you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge your ass. No, nigga, I'm looking.
Nah, those are two different things, nigga.
I'm looking.
You want to move away from the wrench. I don't mind getting hit with the ass, nigga.
That movie was funny as shit. I just rewatched it. But
yeah.
So and literally this whole conversation between these two situations is more so women don't understand men. That's really the main
They
concept
just don't get it.
of that.
They just don't get it.
But with this,
He was trying to say that you can take this shit and put our situation in the same light.
can we give advice? What advice?
Hold on. Should we play this part first?
Dude,
or does it
we
even
have
matter
to.
now?
It don't matter, dog.
You're not trying.
And not
You're
because
not trying to understand.
Not because of that, but let's just try to get to a overarching this really. Look, I don't even know the overarching theme of this. I think Travis Hunter. I just pray that he comes from nothing. I don't know his background, but I hope he comes from nothing so that he has an uncle that be like, yo, don't trust these bitches. Like, ever. Get a prenup every time. I don't care how much you love her. Because typically, well, I don't know.
If she was really scandalous,
do rich families get prenups more than poor families?
I don't know. Maybe. Probably. There's no reason for a poor family to get a prenup. What you gonna get? Half my Nissan Altima?
Yeah, so hopefully he came from nothing.
You can put your own terms in a prenup.
You can.
Yeah,
But
you can do whatever you want. It's a contract.
And if she was really scandalous, one of his teammates would have come out by now, or maybe a nigga on the other team, there would have been something out.
Yeah.
Would have been.
Bow Wow talked about it.
He don't count. Bow Wow talks about a lot of things that don't involve him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's only allowed to talk about hairlines.
That nigga just be speaking. But yo, I was listening to some shit about Kobe Bryant back in the day, and it kind of reminded me how hated this nigga was at the time.
Yeah, that
Kobe
whole,
wasn't loved when he was alive, and it was a little bit about it was his fault.
Yeah, and what was crazy is Corey Holcomb, shout out to 5150. He had made a point. He was like, man, Kobe was really a hoe ass nigga.
He was a hoe ass. He did some hoe ass nigga shit sometimes.
On doing some sexual scandalous shit, and this nigga was like, but Shaq was this nigga Shaq big ass was on the other side.
Shaq did it too.
He was the anchor. Somebody got to hold her up, and so yeah, that was a hoe move.
It was a lot of that though.
Yeah,
that wasn't just one instance. It was a couple things where it was like, yo, Kobe, why would you? That's not the Mamba mentality, nigga.
Like if your friend, if you won a fucking Emmy, I'm not going to be mad that you won an Emmy. You get what I'm saying? But Kobe was upset. Maybe he had a right to be about Shaq winning the MVP. Like what, 2-3 years?
I don't know, something.
3 years in a row?
It's just they couldn't celebrate each other's individual success.
Exactly.
Because they wanted to outdo each other.
Yeah.
And does Shaq get the hate that Kobe gets?
No, because Shaq was always lighthearted about it. But Shaq is an asshole too.
Shaq is
even it was at one time where he was freestyling. Or it was like a song, and he was like, the hook was like, Kobe on my dick taste. Kobe on my dick taste. Kobe on my dick taste.
Yeah.
It's like, they both threw jabs at each other because they both just had big ass egos. But I'm not gonna lie, 24. They said some slimy shit. They said he did some slimy shit. Shout out Lou Will. I'm pretty sure if Lou Will hears this, he'll hate both of us. Because that nigga Lou Will be defending Kobe like a motherfucker.
Word.
Against anybody.
Somebody has to do it.
Somebody has to do it. And there's a lot of people doing it now, which is interesting because that shit wasn't happening when he was alive.
What's the story, though? I'm curious. I never...
What story? About Lou Will?
No, about Kobe doing some grimy.
Oh, yeah, I'm curious about that.
I'm trying to think of one off the top. Forgive me, I am high.
Yeah.
But that situation with Shaq was the big one. Like, nigga, you got caught cheating on your girl, and you just gonna throw the whole thing under the bus?
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy because Kobe was on the Lakers team when the Nick Young, D'Angelo Russell situation happened.
I was literally just about to connect. Like, what is worse? Because at least D'Angelo only got, Nick Young, on camera. Because I'm pretty sure every NBA player cheats on their wife.
What Kobe did was a lot worse than what D'Angelo Russell did because, and like even, I don't know what, it was probably Gil's Arena where they was giving a little bit more context on the situation. Apparently, Nick Young and D-Lo, that's not what they did, but that's what they did. They would do little dumbass pranks on each other the whole time. And even when you listen to the video of him recording him, at the end, you hear D'Angelo Russell be like, I was recording that shit, nigga. And Nick Young was like, what?
Yeah.
So it's like he knew it got recorded eventually. That shit just got out. So, it was still some hoe ass nigga shit, but it wasn't nowhere near as malicious as what Kobe did.
Yeah,
Kobe got in trouble and hot potato that shit to another nigga who wasn't even being questioned.
Yeah.
Nobody was thinking about where Shaq was putting his dick. They thought he was fucking
his wife.
The girl. What's this girl's name? Mimi, the famous one on Love and Hip Hop?
Chandra. Yeah.
Shawnee O'Neal. They thought she was catching that shit.
Yeah.
Nope. Turns out Corinne Steffens was giving this nigga head.
Exactly.
And we wouldn't know that unless Kobe didn't say anything.
Hey, man. Superman wasn't at the top of the world by himself.
Yeah, nah.
Somebody got to get him there.
That is kind of ridiculous, though. What do you do? Have you ever been in that situation?
No, I've never been snitched on like that.
And not necessarily with just with being cheated on and shit. Or like with, fucking side pussy. But just in general, like, you did some dirt with the wrong niggas.
Dirt with wrong niggas. Nah, man, because I don't really do dirt with like niggas, you feel me? Like if I do dirt, I'm probably doing it by myself. Unless like you got a tool that's necessary. Like a jack.
What you mean, B?
An automatic jack or something.
Nigga, I would never help you do dirt.
Yeah.
Never would help that happen.
Nah.
Yeah.
All right, then. Don't rub it in that you wouldn't help me, man.
In case the feds are listening.
Jesus Christ.
You do all your dirt alone.
You don't got to rub it in that you wouldn't help me.
Two of America's Most Wanted is a slogan.
Yeah.
That's
It's a catchphrase. Nothing
hell
more.
yeah, we ain't bandits. Nah, we did some dirt.
Speaking of slogans, yeah, not as much dirt as the CEO killer. Did you see about the new one?
Nah, there's another one.
Dog, it's another one, dog.
What do you follow on Twitter? Because I've been trying to get my news right on Twitter again since my account got deleted. But I'm still just getting like, don't open this thread in public.
I'll definitely get you right.
Give me some news sources.
Yeah, because you got to configure your timeline.
You got to reconstruct it. And I had already got it to where it was cool. And it was just cool.
Latinas basketball and
not even that, because when I started using Twitter again, I was like, I want this mainly just for information.
Yeah.
Which is probably the dumbest way to get information. But that's what I did.
It depends. But as we know, Luigi Maggioni, he doesn't need to
just
get respected like that.
Just say F-Max clone.
Yeah, F-Max alter ego, CEO shooting suspect to be arraigned.
Did you practice that one? You did it right.
Ugh. It sounded disgusting. On state murder charges Monday. So now, as we all know, if you didn't see it, the infamous walk of shame. Do you have that pulled up? It should be in the notes.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it on.
I should have named him. That's my bad. But there was a walk of shame. He looked kind of cool. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. He looked like he was ready to do his bid.
Somebody made a point and was like, I don't know what they thought this was gonna do, because this doesn't happen all the time. Like, this usually happens when, news can, different news sources can make money and the crime is big enough.
You would have to kill so many white women to even make it a story.
But he got it first try, real nigga. But can they just see it?
Yeah.
I was about to say, I don't think the CNN people are saying nothing. But shout out to
I feel
Olay.
like he can hear everything.
Yeah.
Any noise that goes off, he looks at it.
F-Mac, you don't see him and you?
Yeah, do you see the resemblance? Because y'all look alike.
Nah, I don't.
Nah.
Is that like the I have to say that?
No, for real.
Because
I don't.
Pause it.
Like what? What do y'all see? Don't say me.
The eyebrows, the face structure, the expression. Actually, Lauren,
you want to know
what Google images of the nigga?
We did it last time.
So we can really pull this up, because we did it last time, but he wasn't here.
You want to know
disagree.
I said, this is who you're trying not to be. You get what I mean? Have you seen Split? Like, when he turns into the other characters, he still looks like the nigga.
Above that. Far left. Get out of all this. Hit the X. Now go to the left. Right there.
The only thing I see is his smile. That's it.
The smile is a lot, though. To have the same smile as a nigga. Because to have the same smile, you have to have the same lips.
Yeah.
You have to have the same teeth. Same cheekbones. That's already 3 different things in comparison.
Yeah, look at that.
And then when you compare the eyebrows, the wobbly forehead, there's an uncanny resemblance.
Let alone the fucking the resemblance in the 3 o'clock shadow. Like, y'all got the same shadow shit going on.
You say 3 o'clock.
That's a time, right?
It's not dark enough to be 5.
Exactly, nigga.
It's not dark enough
I like
to be
evening
5.
time. But nah, seriously. So yeah, he will be arraigned. Can you go back to the document so that people can see it while I read along to it?
You know what it means to be arraigned?
I don't.
You practiced saying the word and didn't look it up.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, we can tell you never been caught doing crime, nigga.
Hey, sorry. But the Manhattan District Attorney's Office said it was coordinating with federal authorities who are currently holding the 26-year-old shooting suspect at detention center in Brooklyn. A time for arraignment was not yet announced. Now, this is important. Detention center in Brooklyn. If you go to the notes, the picture.
I was just about to ask.
Sam Bankman-Fried is the cryptocurrency thief and scammer. His whole crime is like very deep. Luigi, of course, and Diddy's also being held in the same detention center.
Is New York back in business? Because I feel like when we were kids, New York had that real reputation of just being overridden with crime. Like, nigga, that's where the mob is. That's where the Bloods are. That's where the Crips are.
Yeah.
That's where the Penguin probably lives. It was literally Gotham.
Yeah.
Before a while, it seemed like they got softened up a little bit.
Yeah.
The only
you know what I mean? The drill music. That was
Yeah.
the only time you heard gunshots was in drill music, nigga.
The only difference is
Brah, nigga.
Yeah, that was it.
You know what I mean? And of course, it was still happening in
Yeah,
real
yeah,
life,
yeah, for sure.
but in the news.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot of things, but right now, nigga, that shit looks like Arkham Asylum. They got Diddy, Luigi, and that other evil looking nigga. I don't even know what he did.
yeah, nah, and like it really is the old way, but Frank Lucas is Eric Adams in this like hypothetical of like old crime-ridden New York.
He's got his own
selling
thing
drugs.
going on. Yeah,
He has a crew.
Oh shit,
We
and
didn't
there's
even talk about that.
Yeah, there's drugs in the crew, and we gon' yeah.
We didn't even talk about it. And shout out to Olay. You were right. She doesn't watch this.
You know, you ruined that.
She doesn't watch this. But she was definitely right about that. He's a criminal. But in New York, first-degree murder is reserved for cases with certain aggravating factors, including terrorism. Terrorism is considered an act that is intended to intimidate or coerce a civilian population, influence the policy of a unit of government by intimidation or coercion. So basically, they're trying to debate if he's going to get the death penalty. Right, because this is a terrorist act by definition, and you know if you're a terrorist,
they want to make an example out of this nigga.
They want to make an example.
They're seeing the impact that he's having online, and that is dangerous.
Yeah,
like if you calculate in risk,
martyrdom,
you do have to account for that variable. Like,
yeah,
bitches think he's handsome, and anything that women like, dudes will imitate.
And the death penalty was abolished in New York State, but federal charges could bring a death sentence if Luigi is convicted.
So they might they might have special circumstances for this nigga.
Just to make an example.
And that is like, that might be the only way to scare niggas off.
Or a maximum of 30 years.
But that also might just inspire people to not do what he did, because he got caught on purpose.
Yes.
He definitely got caught on purpose, which is, given what he's potentially facing, I wonder if he regrets that now. Like, do you think when he was sitting at McDonald's that he thought they would give the death penalty?
One more time, my bad.
Do you think when he was sitting in that McDonald's with his backpack full of evidence that he thought that they would give him the death penalty?
I think like he won. You know what I mean? Regardless.
The dude
like the
dying.
fact that he's dead. Luigi's probably gonna be in Gen Z history book forever. Like this is gonna be their, opposite version of 9/11, in which like the power is taken back, but it's still the same like concept of like
I don't know. I feel like our martyrs are a little bit dumber now. You know what I mean? Like, what happened to going to Cuba? Is Cuba not a safe place to fake your death anymore?
Like doing your shit and getting away.
Like doing your shit and getting gone.
Like Eric Snowden.
These niggas only think up until doing the crime.
Snowden is the only one
escape plans.
He's the only one who dipped out.
And the escape plan is probably more difficult putting together than actually just doing the crime.
That's why you got to collect your
depending
evidence.
on what it
you got to
is.
collect your evidence, leave, and then leak the shit.
Well, no,
leave without a trace.
Yeah, leave without a trace.
And get gone, because a lot of niggas get stopped halfway through.
Yeah.
Get knocked at the airport, at the toll booth.
You can't put a 30-minute timer on your bomb. I don't know if I can say that.
You got to put a 31-minute timer on.
You got
there.
to put a 31-day timer. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that shit sitting for a minute so that you can get the fuck out.
But Snowden isn't a martyr, though.
Those are expensive, though. Yeah, those are expensive as shit.
Snowden isn't a martyr, though, because I feel like he lived and got away.
Snowden isn't a martyr. Who's Snowden?
The dude that told everybody, like, yeah, they're watching you everywhere, like phones and shit. The fact that Luigi got caught and could possibly face the death penalty means everything. That's what makes him, like, a real martyr. He couldn't have just gone away, because it's like, look, man, you got to stand on what you stand on. You got to stand on what you stand over. Bodies and crime included. You know what I mean?
Would it be like, what if this was a lot more serious than what's happening, and he was a real?
Can you pull up the second story?
He was a CEO assassin. I feel like that's what would have happened back in the day. I feel like back in the day, niggas had more evil and more well thought out plans. Like, it wouldn't have just been some one off shit. A nigga in the 90s,
yeah,
He would have went for all the major heads of these corporations and left little crumbs in between.
Why?
Because niggas was more methodical back in the day. I'm just like
Niggas was not more methodical back in the day, dog.
we lit. Everything is so microwave now that even our assassins are lazy.
You really think so?
The barrier to entry to being a martyr assassin is low. The nigga didn't even come up with an escape plan, dog. He went to McDonald's and got his last meal.
I think that
It makes it feel like it's less purposeful.
But the dude who tried to get Big T, he didn't care about an escape plan. So some of them are real serious still. They just hear their escape plan is death.
The dude that tried to get Donald Trump didn't have an escape plan?
No,
You don't think so?
no. He was trying to hit his mark and get killed.
and
Yeah, but he
because
got
that's-
caught before he could even enact
he
it.
died.
But that's part of being.
Yeah, he got
shot.
caught. Yeah, he got shot.
That's why he said some of these dudes, their escape plan is that.
Yeah.
It just feels like these niggas are just like, they're running out into the field faster
Yeah.
than
No.
niggas back in the day. Back in the day, niggas put the cup on.
No.
Shoulder pads.
You have no idea, dog.
They ran in. They had a plan. It was purposeful.
This
I
is the
think niggas
true.
are just doing this for attention, and that's what it always is. That's what it always was. But I don't know.
This is the true way of doing it. Like, there's only one way of like trying to change things this way. Like, you have to get caught. You need to Mandela it. Get caught, spend your time in jail, maybe, or whatever happened to him. But do whatever you need to do, because there's significance in showing your face and like adhering to whatever crime is to be presented. Because it's like that's the only way. Putting a face to the act of rebellionism.
Especially because of the
That's
type
the
of
word.
crime this is.
the type
Exactly.
of crime this is.
Yeah.
That's why
This the person he decided to murk out.
feel like this is somehow Zack Snyder's fault. Dimly
Weak
lit
ass.
superhero movies
Yes.
worse than your expectations.
Yes.
If Luigi would have watched the James Gunn Superman, he would have been so much more hopeful, nigga. He would have chose the righteous path. But that's what happens with dark movies. Dark movies make dark thoughts, dark themes, dark schemes.
Hell no.
It's ridiculous.
I feel you.
F Mac.
I see what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Superhero movies need sunlight.
Could you make a superhero movie?
Yeah.
What would your name be called?
It depends on what story I'm trying to tell. See, I'm thinking three-dimensionally. It's not even about the characters, nigga. What story am I trying to tell? And then I'll let you know how I get there.
It'd be a robot named Groovetron or something.
Lame.
Oh,
Feels like the type of thing you do.
Groovetron?
Yeah, that's what it feels like you would do.
Groovetron, nigga. Nigga, I'm more creative than that, and you know.
That'd be a Pixar classic.
Groovetron?
Yeah, Pixar classic.
I'm just gonna
Groovetron sound like the most basic side character.
Yeah, it is.
nah, nigga.
It is. That's what you would be.
Groovetron dies in the opening scene. We gotta have somebody to kill off, man.
Yeah, nah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, nah, I can make a superhero movie.
You couldn't make a superhero.
I can make a superhero movie. It just depends on what style. Because there's different ways of doing it.
It would be obviously very bright.
Yeah,
Sunshine.
It'd be bright
Lots of sunshine.
as fuck.
Henry Cavill's the villain.
Would you save white women?
Henry Cavill's the villain. I would probably save an Indian woman first, just to show where we are. It's 2025. You know what I mean? Everybody gets saved.
Plus Carrie down the street.
Carry down the street.
Mooresville. Yeah.
Mooresville, Garner.
Yeah.
I want to appeal to these local locations.
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
But yeah, nah.
But-
it's probably wouldn't be nothing.
He might get the death penalty, but
Yeah, does he deserve it? Is killing a healthcare CEO
It's dangerous.
warrant?
That
Does that
makes-
warrant your death?
I think that makes him more powerful.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, it's dangerous.
because it's like an eye for an eye, which really goes against like the foundational shit.
it's gonna make the government
That-
look more corrupt.
Does this prove his point?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why he
and-
did what he did.
And that's why he had to get caught. There's only
Yeah.
one way. That's why he sat in the McDonald's like this.
it's true.
No honey mustard, no sauce, no fries.
It's true, bro. He had to get
Just
caught.
nothing but breath.
I'll give you that, but we could run into the territory of what happens with Kendrick Lamar lyrics, to where if you're vague enough, we can use our rationale for you.
No.
And make the case. That can happen.
And y'all still haven't watched Money Heist, right? Money Heist, it's the same thing. They like, you go after the establishment and you get caught and you make the establishment look a certain way. So then you have the regular people come out and fight your battle for you.
Exactly.
That's how you become the martyr.
But that's what they're doing. So it's like, if you actually give him that death penalty, he's even more of a martyr.
Exactly.
And now you invoke other people to act, because now it looks like.
And the reason, and it's funny, it's ironic that that's literally the same thing they did with Jesus. The worst thing they could have done was kill Jesus.
Because now we can all sin.
You get what I mean?
You have the right to do your white women thing. Oh no, that's FMAC. Excuse me, I was looking at the wrong.
That is
nigga.
not FMAC.
You have the right to your pilgrims.
Well, nah, he got like he cut his afro off, so he's trying to slowly mature to, black women, African women, of the diaspora. Am I correct?
Not at all. No.
Okay.
Not at all. He's
Like,
into
both
Latinas.
both of you niggas are like you guys just run with whatever.
Yeah, man. When we can run faster than another nigga, it's like you can. Everything is the truth.
We don't know that yet.
I get to the finish line first.
You know what? That'll be y'all's reward if you could beat me in a race, like a real foot race. That'd actually be something I'd be fine with.
Hey, man, I gotta race you barefoot.
I'm fine
You're
with
probably
that.
faster with
It's
The
just
pine
more
straw.
uncomfortable. I'm fine with
Are you
that.
serious? You'll
Yeah.
race him today?
Probably
Oh,
not.
yeah, that'd be
It's
great,
cold as
actually.
hell.
Maybe.
No,
It's
no,
close
I'd like to see
maybe.
that.
I don't know about these shoes. Maybe.
We have cameras.
What you mean about these shit? Those are New Balances.
Yeah, but I don't want to run in these
Why?
because look at the color. These get dirty easy.
We can do a quick
They get
40-yard
dirty easy?
dash, bro. Don't gotta be nothing crazy.
If it was inside, I would have no problem.
Inside.
So
Inside?
you're not
Some
fast.
kind of run. Nah, it's just it's cold. Like I'm gonna catch a cold if I run.
So you're not
I
fast.
already know
This
that.
nigga gonna catch a cold.
Yeah, I
got
will.
the
If you were really,
immune system of a stud, nigga.
and you should have the heat from your run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're really getting busy, nah, trust me, racing me, you're gonna be warm. You're gonna be okay, nigga. You know how the Flash, he just has streaks of lightning behind him. Yeah, it's just gonna be smoke. It's
You're
gonna keep
not
you
that
heated.
fast, nigga. Fuck
I'm
yeah.
the fastest nigga. I'm up there with the fastest nigga in this room. I don't know
You're
how
up
fast
there.
y'all niggas are, but nobody's faster than me.
You're up there with the fastest nigga. No, you're not.
You just, you just.
And
I'm up there with the fastest nigga. Because I thought about it, I was like, Lauren's a little lower to the ground, but I don't know. You old, though. I think young you might have been better competition.
I would dust all y'all niggas.
I don't know about dust all
I
of
was
our.
fast.
Who?
But
I was fast. I was pretty fast.
who?
how old? We talking like
Lil
12
Lauren?
years old?
Like your age.
You talking about Lil Lauren?
No, I'm talking about like 22, 23. I was pretty fast.
But my speed peaked in like
Actually, like 19.
I reached peak speed probably in like 8th, 9th grade, and then I just started running fast because it wasn't
you're not
necessary
fast
no
at
more.
all then?
No, I'm fast. I can get back into that gear.
Nah,
all it
'cause
takes is a
'cause
little prodding at my
You have
ego.
to be like adult fast. You're still, that's child
I'm adult
fast.
fast. I'm adult fast.
not adult
that's
I'm
fast.
just saying
kid
that
fast.
when I was at my height of, I'm talking shit about how fast I am. That was 8th, 9th grade.
That means you
That's
had
because I
poor
took real
competition.
pride in it.
You're not that guy, dog.
Yeah, you had poor competition at that age.
You have scoliosis. You're
not
definitely
that
not
guy,
the fastest
dog.
nigga here.
Say your weight.
Bring a scale.
Say how much you weigh.
98 pounds.
No, say
98
no.
kilograms.
It's funny. The truth is way worse than that obvious lie.
Hey man, my weight doesn't bother me. We could talk about it, nigga.
Come on, man. You need to. I need to open
You're
the door.
172 pounds after you drink that big ass jug of water he
I
carries
need.
around.
Oh wow, it's funny. I told you that on stage, but
You
I,
took my joke on stage too.
I
man.
need to open the doors all the way, nigga. You need a slight crevice to sneak through.
Nah.
Skinny ass nigga.
not
Your
true.
shoulders don't even stick out enough, man.
I should be
That's why
easier
you need
to
to get in
hit.
the gym with
I
me.
should
That's
be-
why I begin
I
in the
should
gym.
be
That's why
easier
you
to
need to
hit
be
then.
at hot yoga again with me.
Wow.
No.
That's
Yeah, that's where you
You
get all
heard
your
I said it again, right?
That's
You
where
heard
he
I
gets
said
his
it again,
strength.
right? You heard I
That's
said
where
it
he
again,
gets his
right?
strength,
And
nigga.
hold on, real quick.
Hot
You
yoga.
hold on. You heard I said
Yoga.
hold on.
He said-
Hold on.
debating
Hold
his
on.
assistants.
He said,
Pause.
we like get it in
Pause.
gym, nigga.
The strength comes from
Pause.
his hand,
Yoga.
nigga.
Pause.
You in there with the Ted
And you
Cruz
heard I said
niggas.
again
Yeah.
because this nigga was in hot yoga. I put him on the hot yoga. I put him on the Midtown yoga.
You proud of
We
that?
went.
You proud of that?
Oh,
Man,
man.
bro.
Oh, you proud of that?
on
You
the
proud of
hot
that? Look at him.
That's like
Look at
recommending a
him.
nigga sushi. I put him on to this delicious sushi.
Hey, yeah.
Yo.
Nigga, fuck
Oh,
out of
that's
here, nigga. You
insane.
still do
Talking
it.
about hot yoga.
Bro, you are
still-
actually comical right
Fuck is
now,
wrong
bro.
with
This
you?
is
bougie.
crazy.
He's
You want to know what's
bougie.
funny? Like, and I didn't even say I was very tired last week, but he called me bougie. This nigga was a vegan in high school. What are you talking about?
What's wrong with that?
You was a vegan in high school.
I actually wasn't vegan. I was still eating fish. I just wasn't eating chicken and
So you're
seafood.
lying.
It's pescatarian.
Fucking lying.
There's no need to lie.
Wait, were you pescatarian or were you
I was
just
pescatarian because I was eating fish still. Vegan is funnier. That's how you remember it because you're a
that's how I
twisted
remember.
nigga. He's fucking
I swear,
retarded.
I don't remember
have
any
this nigga
fish in
tell
his
it-
salad bowls.
Have this nigga tell
I
it,
don't
it was all alkaline water and elderberries, nigga. That was my diet.
Yeah, nigga, it
A
was
few grains and
dragon
some
fruit, nigga.
elderberries.
and chlorophyll water. This I never saw no fish in this nigga's salads.
Okay.
He's talking about me being bougie.
I didn't eat salad. That's what's funny.
Why are you?
That's what's funny. I never ate salad.
You brought it.
Literally, do you understand?
It happened one time. Can
that
you
we
say
were
that?
all eating Little Caesars pizza
Can you at
every
least say
day for
that
lunch?
one time?
All
Cheese
we
pizza?
ate was Little Caesars cheese pizza.
Can you at least admit one
I've
time?
never had a salad. I've never had a salad.
Tony.
You can
I'm
laugh.
not lying. I'm not
You
gonna
can
say.
smirk.
I'm not saying you're lying.
I came to school with a wrap, with a green wrap. It had hummus, chickpeas.
okay.
It actually had falafel in it. It was a fucking falafel
Spinach?
wrap. You fucked with falafel before.
Never
It
had it.
definitely had spinach in it. Little some tomatoes, some chopped up onions. Simple shit.
Yeah.
Delicious. That became a salad in his memory. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
you
what
never
this-
ate a
You
salad.
understand what this means? That became a salad to this nigga.
You've never ate a salad.
Never. Well, I've eaten a salad, but I've never eaten a salad in the way that you're making it seem. Everybody in this room has been to Olive Garden, and they got the second course. It's like, you get warm soup, then you get a salad. It's like, I'll eat a few pieces of salad.
It's like endless salad. Over
But
here, too, I
bring a
think.
salad to school for your entertainment? Never.
Green wrap,
Never.
chickpeas, falafel. That sound like vegetarian.
It's delicious.
But I mean, like, I could see how Jay would get that.
F-Max said it's delicious.
It's delicious, nigga.
He didn't say that.
F-Max taste buds
That's why
is
you
weird.
got pimples on your shoulder now, nigga. Your diet is poor. But
Hell no.
speaking of crime,
You haven't seen my shoulders.
Speaking of crime in the New York area,
Yes.
there is go up again. Go just do one little swipe of the mouse. Go to stop and frisk.
Yes.
So apparently there's this high-ranking police officer, NYPD chief named Jeffrey. What's the last name? Madry. He was abusing his power, nigga.
I saw that.
Blue balls matter.
And basically, right, and this is a guy, he looks like a sleazeball. You know what I mean? He looks like
he gets sex by promising overtime pay.
Yeah.
Lauren run this story. This is kind of crazy. So it's this I forgot a name, but it's something crazy, and they're gonna say it. Just let them say it.
Yet another scandal rocking the NYPD. The department's highest-ranking uniformed officer resigned Friday night after a bombshell allegation of sexual misconduct on the job. Former Chief of Department Jeffrey Madry is accused of trading sexual favors for overtime. Derek Waller live tonight outside NYPD headquarters in Lower Manhattan with the details. Derek.
Jessica, Lieutenant 𝔓�13 Epps filed a complaint today with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. This comes after she actually filed for early retirement earlier this week. And basically, I can tell you that many of these details are disturbing. She says the abuse started last year and continued until this week.
Chief of Department Jeffrey Madry just appeared a few days ago in front of the City Council's Public Safety Committee to defend the department's use of stop and frisk. Now a major shakeup. Lieutenant 𝔓�13 Epps alleges between June 2023 and this past Monday, Madry engaged in efforts to coerce her into performing unwanted sexual favors in exchange for overtime opportunities. She says that included intercourse in the office. According to publicly available payroll data, Lieutenant Epps made a salary last year of over $164,000. But after overtime was factored in, she took home more than $400,000 after refusing his advance.
So she sucked a chief off and got $300,000 more.
That's deep.
One
Added
time,
onto
too.
No, it wasn't one time. This was over a course of time.
Damn.
All the way up until this week, nigga. This has been going on for a period of time. And he just been hitting that overtime button every time she hits his button.
Yo, that's a lot of money, though.
That's a lot of money. New York is the best place in the world to be corrupt. If you want to be a villain or a superhero, move to New York.
Yeah.
That's why all of these niggas' stories take place in New York. Spider-Man.
It's enough people.
Iron Man.
It's enough people to find your victims. Like
and it's
the
enough
odds are
people
high.
to have victims to save.
Is it better? Because all right, bartering head. Like, come on, dude. Like, it's New York, and you're a fucking cop. You know where prostitutes lay Like you can go to other areas and crime bosses and be like, "Yo, I need that bitch you took from Sierra Leone. Where she at?"
You know what I mean?
But would it be better if, like, let's say he bartered like panties? Like, yo, give me your panties.
It's creepy.
It's creepy, but it's a little bit better though, right?
If you give
I'm just
a
trying to
freak,
say there's levels to like this.
if you give a freak an inch, he'll take a pussy. So
Yes.
no, it always starts with panties. Then he
so?
wants pictures of her in the panties. Then he doesn't want the panties in the picture. He just want her butt ass naked.
What he requested is like the
Butt-ass.
standard request. You know what I'm saying? Head is like that's like the given.
And
That's the standard request.
and that's
Head
always this.
is
That's
the
always like the
entry point.
flat line.
That's the standard. It's not
There's-
just. It's also. It's more than the entry point. It's the entry point and typically the level ground.
That's the first door you
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
It's like first it's sex and then it's like, whoa, head. I'm
it's
sorry.
head, yeah.
Head is the first negotiation because it's like he might lead strong. He's like, give me some pussy, I'll give you some overtime. And then no. So head is the soft second offer to where it's like, okay, we could probably both agree to the little head. And then she gets the head and then $300,000. Now,
And head
we're
is
not trying to, you know,
and head is an ego thing for women too. It's like, all right, like if I do what I know I can do, it's only 2-3 minutes. So the officers
that's pussy too.
But head
That's pussy as
Head
well.
is overtime. Pussy is new rank.
I get what
get what I
you're
mean?
saying. The difference is head is more craftsmanship. Like,
Yeah.
she might be talented naturally, but head is still a maneuver that you have to master. If you're just born with naturally, you know, a great pH down there, and you're gonna have a good time, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
That's not really you. That's your mechanics.
Yeah.
But head, that takes a little bit of that's craftsmanship.
And that's why, like, I don't know, man. It's unfortunate that people, the women that are, you know, have been abused in this situation, felt like they needed to do that to fucking at least survive. Because what was they getting paid? 166,
164.
164.
Yeah.
So what's the tax rate?
$164,000 a year.
What's the tax for that?
That might have been after tax. It might have been. I don't know.
You taking home probably 110.
New York money is inflated because it costs so much to live there. So it's like $164,000 a year isn't the same as it is
Yeah,
over
but
here.
you take home like 110.
So you're still,
And she got $300,000 on top of that.
you're like the rich poor. You're living a rich poor lifestyle.
Not in New York. You probably average.
Rich poor?
You know what's really sexist?
Nah, average is like good, dog. She felt like she needed to suck a dick.
Yeah.
Sorry, mark that. But she felt like she needed to, you know, pipe the piper, pull the horn.
This is gross that she might have had to feel that way and had to do nasty things to this nasty guy so she could live a normal
It
life.
sounded like she played her hand perfectly to me.
It depends though. And you know what I was about to say? You know what's really sexist about this? Is that men don't have the same access to opportunity.
Right.
There isn't a lot of CEO pussy around for us to eat to advance.
Well, and they're smart. They pay for theirs. They don't try to like finagle and abuse their way all the time.
So that's fucked up because that means that they're outsourcing jobs that could be American men's jobs. When was the last time any of us in this room have gotten offered a better position and all you had to do was just suck a little nipple? Just suck a nipple, play with a
Once.
You threw me off from finding a synonym for pussy. Tell the story, nigga. Come
not
on,
quite
nigga.
like that. Nah.
Come on, tell the story.
I just had a manager one time I was hitting, but it ain't really.
You
about
was hitting?
nothing. Yeah. It ain't
Now,
about
what did
nothing.
you? Who led the interaction?
She did.
Okay, and did she offer you anything, or you was just headstrong on the pussy?
She offered up. You know what I'm saying? On
Some
her own.
pussy, and that was
No,
it.
The entry level stuff.
Head.
Yes.
See,
Okay, but wait, no, that's not the important question.
you
what
got
did
pimped.
what
Lauren,
did
you got
get?
pimped.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't really get much out of it. That's what I'm saying. It's not real. I was just,
You got pimped. You were green. She was like, "This pussy is gonna be good enough. It doesn't need
she
any
wasn't-
bonus packages."
Could you come in late at least?
Oh shit! I was already.
Could you come in musty than the motherfucker just played the game of basketball?
She wasn't like the top manager. So
How much overtime pay?
She didn't control the pay. She was just a manager.
You fucked the middle woman.
Yeah, nah.
That don't
like
even
next
count, Lauren. We can't
Close.
do nothing with that.
That was close.
It's close. You trying to be cool with that.
We just don't have the same access to that opportunity.
No.
And real quick, did somebody tell on him?
Quafisha did.
Yeah.
That's her name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quafisha.
does it show a picture of Quafisha?
No. The alleged,
I'ma look for her.
the accusers normally get a little bit a veil of privacy.
Yeah, they don't say anything about them.
You know what I
don't
mean?
get to see who
Because
they are.
then that it could fuck up the investigation.
But is she?
They
is she
get too
gonna,
much attention.
Is she gonna get more money from this now, or like she's already done what she was supposed to do with that 400? Hopefully, she invested it, did whatever she needed to do. It's untraceable now, right?
We probably said it in the beginning. What is exactly the news article is just him resigning in light of these allegations.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been arraigned. He hasn't been indicted.
Nope.
I don't even think he's been charged. So I don't know what her angle is.
Okay.
This might be a civil suit. She might be trying to get this nigga criminally.
Yeah.
All I know is New York is a wild place.
And you never know, like,
and you can pay your rent by sucking the right chief off.
yeah.
But you can't pay your rent by eating the right chief's pussy, which I think is unfair. But
Oh, well,
I agree.
I don't think Chiefs can have coochies.
why not?
I don't know. I think that's a man-made position. There's the
Not in this era.
Nah.
Women wanted equality, and I think
excuse me.
I think they're regretting it a little bit, but
Yeah, just a little bit.
I think they should still have it though. I think that's life.
I just don't understand, like, female police chiefs.
Female police chiefs. Let's go down the list and see which precinct I'd be working for.
Exactly.
I guess.
And let's try to guess where they're from. She's definitely from the Bronx. She's definitely Brooklyn. She's the police chief in Brooklyn.
Queens.
Nah, nigga. Queens is a white woman. Female cop chiefs. Okay, Larry Bird, Reggie Miller, Reggie Miller's sister,
Sean Kemp.
Candace Owens Oprah concoction.
Which one's that? Right here?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know. I described her perfectly. And
Pee Wee Herman to the right of her.
yeah. The French from Hick Lick. That's a golden girl right there. I mean, like I'm saying, but even when
Yeah.
you look at Jeffrey, he wasn't like the optimal boss
Man,
that a woman would want to suck off
what if
anyway. So I think that's just part of the course.
And what if that was just a fun game they had?
Nah, it wasn't.
Like, what if he wanted to really help her? Like, what if that was just a fun game? It's like, look, I you know,
It's traceable. It's kind of really dumb on his part.
It's illegal.
It's illegal.
He
So all that
wanted to
stuff.
help her in an illegal way.
Yeah, it was dumb. He
Coming
should've
from a position where he's supposed to uphold the law.
He should just taken the criminal's cash and given it to her.
He should have just bought pussy, like you said earlier.
That too.
Yeah.
Just did it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
low-key.
You know what I mean?
The
This
righteous
probably
way.
wouldn't have been a news story if he was just buying pussy.
No, it wouldn't have been.
the righteous way, honestly, man. Like, buying coochie is a very righteous thing. I've never done it, but
And being a cop is not like being a priest, to where you shouldn't be going home and having sex. Like,
Yeah.
a priest has to be above all sin.
Yeah.
Cops can still drink, smoke cigarettes, go to gentlemen's clubs, but they just got to be honest about
They
that shit.
probably should more actually to ease the stress. They live a stressful life.
How would they understand the underworld if they're not a part of it?
Exactly.
But that's
if they don't
also-
partake. You had to have a little skin in the game.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's true.
that's also why preachers do the most. Like, well, I guess you can't speak for everybody, but preachers do a lot of sinful shit because they're the closest to God. They're able to really, like, all right, if I do this bad thing, shit, nigga, God right here, he right in my ear at all times.
Well, yeah.
When you're that close to the source, you're able to, like, all right, like, well, fuck it. Like,
But it's the same thing
I
with the cop.
see
That fine
literally.
line is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you start to step over the line a little more when you realize what's on the other side of the line. It's like, I can get away with this. Because I'm also the one who, you know, punished this.
I'm the
Her
one
name
that
was
lets people
Quafisha?
get away. Quafisha.
yo,
Quafisha.
she was,
Leave her alone. She
Quafisha was probably
an innocent
getting,
soul.
yo, Quafisha kids had every present they wanted for Christmas ever for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's, I mean, look, man, these things happen. Forrest Gump, everybody remembers?
Yo, I didn't watch that full movie, but yeah.
You never watched Forrest Gump?
Not the full movie. It was on the other day, though. I was watching
Some
of it.
movies are so classic, you don't have to watch them.
Yeah.
Because you've seen bits and pieces.
Yeah.
You've heard people talk about it so much.
Yep.
You know scenes that it's just, you put it together. Put the rest together.
So do you know what I mean? Like, do I even have to say the scene?
When he's running?
No. So basically, he had to get in the into a school, but he was autistic. His mother came up to the principal office, was like, look, I need my son to get into school. And he, you know, the principal edged in. He was like, now, how bad does he need his education, his brain, his neurons to go up and down, side to side, and fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Do slow thoughts run in the family?
Yeah.
Or are you picking up on what I'm putting down?
Exactly. And so he steps out
like him too.
And all Forrest Gump hears is like,
damn.
You know
monkey
what I mean?
noises.
That's tough.
And the fact that it was in a movie means that's happened before.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That's how movies work.
We're talking about it now.
So this guy's disgusting, by the way, if we didn't say it before. But there's a lot of nuance to this because it's like Quafisha was getting down for a little bit. And at that point, it's not really against your will.
Hey, they're going to say like the power structure makes it against her will.
Exactly. And
they say that the power dynamic is the thing.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so if this all started because she was scared to say no, that doesn't take her reaping benefits off the situation doesn't take away from the fact that she couldn't even make the real decision because she was scared to say no. Now, if this is a situation where Quafisha,
yeah,
where Quafisha is just running game and she was like, this might have been her idea, then it is kind of fucked up that there is no accountability on her part.
Yeah.
But that is what happens with these positions. Like, you and your little brother, if you out running around doing some nut shit and y'all both get caught, y'all both in trouble, but your parents are looking at you.
Yep.
Because you are in the position to where my judgment should be better.
Yep.
I shouldn't get my dick sucked for overtime pay.
Yeah.
I'm a cop. I should know better. I'm a fucking police chief.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You sitting here on this couch.
I'm
know
leading
this.
everybody, and I'm making these mistakes. That's
You know
insane.
what I mean? So imagine what the lowest man on the totem pole is doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
They
somebody
definitely
lower than him.
confiscating drugs from some young bulls.
Well, the lowest people, they're just getting head from crackheads.
But she's always going to have an out because of the power dynamic and because she came forward. If she's the one who came forward and presented this evidence, then it's like she just couldn't take it anymore. You know? And even if it was her play, she played it right.
Yeah.
Nah, man, somebody must come. Somebody must come. You get what I'm saying?
I wonder if she was the only one.
Well, I don't think she can.
Well, there could be more. I mean, it's right now it's just allegations, so we really don't know the full story because more could come from this.
And you know, depending on how he gets down, if he's like if he's a bad boy for real, might be some dudes that was involved in this.
They said there's a lot of baby oil in New York.
There's a lot of baby oil in New York, and the thing about dudes is that they're the best victims because they not gonna say shit.
Yep.
Tell us.
Hey man, history repeats itself. This is a fact.
It took you
It took
18 years for PlayStation Orange Juice to come out. You know what I'm saying? It took
You
a
know
long
what I
time.
mean?
No.
She's not gonna be indicted on those charges, nigga. She's good.
Nigga, yes, she is good, and hopefully she feels bad and wants to make it up
And that
to
was
me.
and that was a woman. Imagine if it
Make
was
it
a
up
dude.
to me.
Imagine if it was a dude.
You would have never said nothing.
Well, if it wasn't, I don't think I could have got by a dude.
The fact that you don't know if you could have.
You don't know, yeah. It shouldn't be that like ambiguous of a thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, nah, a dude couldn't trick me into fucking him when I was a kid. It's pretty cut and dry.
Well, I mean,
It's simple.
I kind of just said it. I mean, y'all making a big. I like
But
how y'all focusing on the
you
words.
pondered on it. Like, why would I don't think. Because that means that there is one thought is smaller than that thought, but there is a thought to where it's like
Somewhere tiny in the back.
because
nigga
if a
might have
dude-
a stick of bubble gum and it's like, I like bubble gum.
Well, if he had this
hop in this van,
juicy fruit, the type of flavor I like.
You know what I mean?
what I'm saying?
That's juicy fruit with a Beretta. That's probably the only way a dude is getting my ass. And that's the little part where it's like, you know,
that's the little thought.
the sticks.
Where they got a
He has a
Beretta.
fucking gun. And it's like, nigga, I want your butt today. What can I say? Turn around, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But
All the little kids with the pumped up kicks, nigga.
yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Everybody got that reference. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but for real though.
Run, nigga, run.
For real though.
But yeah, shout out crime. Shout out New York.
Yo,
New York is back.
New York is back, man. We got crime.
We gotta go back up
underbosses.
there and do some fucking crime. Nigga.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Joe Budden hit us.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go do some crime.
I'm trying to vandalize all strip clubs, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck is you talking? Nah, Joe Budden, he might hate us for that. But
you ruined Joe Budden's strip club experience. I'll never talk to you.
Yeah, I'll never talk to us again.
That's akin to killing him.
Yo, you told me the Menace niggas fucked up Scarlets? But
yeah, and not in the baller way.
Yeah,
like, yo, they fucked Scarlets hard.
I'm pretty sure if you found out we threw $100, he might shame us. Like, yo, you telling me you went up in there and only threw those beautiful ladies $100?
Rich niggas shaming broke niggas for being broke is redundant.
It's like, Joe, come on, dog.
You know what I mean?
But the fuck? What was you about to say?
Some power niggas.
What did you know? No, there's no connection.
What form are we gonna take the shape of?
I wanted to know what was you about to get into.
What would you like to be? One of Lawrence porta potties. Go.
Oh no. But we've been recording for a little. What time we at?
2:26.
Oh,
I feel like there's something else heavy we can get into, man.
It's definitely a couple things that are.
What is the Doechii effect?
That's old girl.
The Doechii effect was me pondering on
love theory, nigga.
Me seeing her all the time, and I wonder, like,
SZA, right?
Like, no, Doechii.
Oh, who the fuck is that?
You don't know Doechii?
It's the
Look
rapper.
it up. I probably know about tits.
Well, about the SZA thing too. I reviewed her album. I listened to it once, and my conclusion is that
nobody asked what your review for album was, nigga. Don't get this self-esteem on your music taste. I don't want to see this.
My conclusion in that it was
fuck, Lord, look what we did.
Pretty average.
I would love to record this for you consistently. Just a 10-minute segment.
It was
of his music taste.
Yes.
Yes. It was. It was.
Ew.
It was pretty average.
I'd
like,
love to hear it.
And here's
you're gonna relearn. You're gonna have to relearn music theory or whatever the fuck you were studying last week, nigga. He's gonna ruin it for you.
Don't talk about his piano skills, nigga. How's that coming along? Just a thumbs up.
Blues
It's going
scale.
terrible. But nah, fucking. The thing is, my gripe with SZA. Not only do I think she's a little average in terms of how she sounds musically, sonically, but
SZA sounds average sonically.
Yeah, it's just
real quick, just for your barometer.
It's a basic, like what Chris Brown is doing now. Just the whole with
pompadours,
with 808s behind it, and the whole like LA bounce.
I'm a niggas in the club like Eminem and not singing like yeah.
And so that is all I hear from SZA. Now I like some of it, just like how I like some of those Chris Brown songs. Like not
you
all of them
wasn't
are
fucking
bad.
with Wait,
but it's
what,
still
what's that one shit with Future and DJ Khaled?
And Chris
Pray
Brown.
for my demons, can I got you? Every time I sip on codeine, I feel vulnerable. That shit was cool, beautiful.
How does Chris Brown? What's the
no?
hook?
The SZA. It's no Chris Brown on that shit. It's just SZA and Future.
SZA Future?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't remember that shit.
You don't remember that shit?
And it's funny because I love Future. I can, sit down and look at DJ Khaled's face, but
so your overall thing with SZA is you think that she gets too much credit for the level of talent that she actually is.
Yes, but she also.
But do you understand how much of that is her genetics? Like that plays a huge part. When it comes to women being famous, talent is like the third most important thing, sadly.
Do you think it's that way all the time?
It depends on the art. It depends on the art.
Is that just like the laws of the universe? But within that, it's various cases where talent might just beat the looks.
That's how history is really like. Marilyn Monroe couldn't have been the best actor at that time. She couldn't have been the best woman actor. The best at anything is usually the ugliest person.
What?
Ed Sheeran. Great at singing.
Fuck is he the best at?
Great. He's great at singing. I can't think of a white dude that sing better than Ed Sheeran right now. Or who's bigger. Name one.
Robin Thicke.
You're joking.
Sam Smith.
Up there. Also an ugly
names.
dude.
Sam Smith.
Also an ugly guy.
Justin Timberlake.
JT.
What are you saying about Justin Timberlake, F Mac? And be very precise.
That he's handsome and that he's up there as far as being an artist. I don't know.
He's handsome.
Hey, that's real.
Justin Timberlake's handsome.
It gave you the answer you was looking for, nigga. What's up?
When
Do something
it
with
comes to white vocalists, where does he rank all time? Because, and I mean all time, Frank Sinatra, nigga. Justin Timberlake ain't cracking the top 10.
What about B?
You said all white vocalists?
All white
What the fuck are you
vocalists.
talking
Dudes,
about?
dudes,
Teddy Swims.
White dudes that sing. Don't know who that is. Sounds better than Justin Timberlake because I'm a Justin Timberlake hater. But
Jelly Roll.
the best at certain things is usually the ugliest person.
Okay,
But what
okay.
happens is the superstars, they got the look and enough talent to justify us looking at them.
Yeah. And
But this is why she's popping though.
this
is
one
why.
album
This
is
is what did it.
This is what did it. And
Yeah.
look, there's a lot of bops on this album.
There's a lot. This is really good music. That proves that your theory incorrect. It's the talent that blew her up, and then she had the body that made it more synonymous with superstardom.
But
and you know what I'm
even-
saying? It's like, oh shit, she's actually beautiful, and everything else works out.
But even
But to
then, I
his
still
point,
can't remember any music.
To
on
both
it.
of y'all's points, like you're right, she had the physical talent and the sonical talent, but only one of them advanced.
Thank you.
Her
And-
physical talent is a lot different than what we see on this cover right
And
here.
real quick-
but the music is,
And-
it's a little.
and it's different
it didn't
because
get the same body. They don't have the same surgeon.
it's hard.
and I
it's hard
give
to
Chris
double
Brown
count.
that grace of making this style of music now because he's shown us before that, like, that's not what it was before. Now he's older. Let him make his money. Just let the nigga
He's
make his
legendary.
regular radio bops and just fuck it.
He's legendary enough
You've reached that.
to sell out gracefully.
Exactly.
Gracefully. Not in a blatant way to where he sells the people out at the same time.
Exactly.
He's just fucking with his legacy.
Or he
It
drops.
is-
which is
but
cool.
Technically, I mean, you're right. He does do
he's
the same
also-
shit, but he just switched into like the Afrobeat shit and got that right. and went to those lanes.
He was like, look, nigga,
commercial bops.
my name is gonna be sullied forever. I just need to do what I need to do, and we understand that. Respect to Chris Brown.
Yeah.
But with her, and this is another thing about the album. Apparently, well, not apparently. This is a deluxe version of a tape she dropped years ago.
right.
3 years ago. I don't know. It's a little strange, right? Because I saw somebody's point that like artists do this all the time. Artists typically don't do this. Like the only time you see this is if it's a 10-year anniversary of a tape or it's a 20-year anniversary of a tape.
And they usually do something else sentimental on top to where it's like a documentary accompanying this shit. This is what I looked like when I was recording it. Or at least like a shirt. They don't just use some old work.
And an old work is specific. Like apparently some of these songs are older because she put on Twitter.
Well, scroll back up, Lauren. I wasn't done looking at this.
Yeah, look at that ant knuckle.
I wonder if this is what was flying over New Jersey.
Hell yeah. Nigga, this is the bug that Men in Black, that Will Smith stopped.
Yeah, nah, this is an alien.
But I wonder if all the songs that she dropped on the tape are old.
She looks pregnant right here.
That's that surgery.
Like alien pregnant. Like the head just sits right there on the pubic bone.
Well, ants have that protruding fupa thing going on.
Ants do have the heavy duty on the back, but yeah, nah. What is this even supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Is she in the same lawn that she was in with all the computers? Is that the theme?
I think
This is
she's.
for a different album though. It's for this one, SOS. I think deluxe to this one.
It's the deluxe to SOS.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, I even prefaced this. I only listened to it once. I kind of said that sarcastically. I guess you could say I didn't really give it a chance, but I know what I heard. I know what I heard. I know what I heard.
So you didn't give it a chance.
I know what I heard. And I heard just regular mediocre shit. And that's all I feel that SZA has dropped.
Real quick,
Even
how much, like even her best body of work, how much could you possibly enjoy that?
I get what you're saying. That doesn't
Being who
can't-
you are.
No.
How much could you possibly like? I feel
I
like
like all types of music, Tony. I like all types of music. I like singing music too.
I feel like most.
And that's why the Noble Take will be coming to you soon. Music reviews by Jay Nobles. Thank
Yep.
you.
I don't know, nigga. Like Lauren, your girl can only enjoy the Zack Snyder Man of Steel movie, but so much because it's like this is cool, but it's like superheroes don't rank that high in her spirit.
Yeah.
Like she can only be but so entertained off that shit. How much could you be entertained off a good SZA album?
I mean, obviously not much, and that's her fault. I get what you're saying, but I like.
What is your appetite for women R&B?
I like all forms of music. That's what I said. I like all forms of music.
It might not be what you play all the time, but when it's time to play it, I need to have the go-tos. And if you're the go-to, that means I respect you in that echelon. That is my all the time playlist.
I listen.
Who are your women go-tos?
Shit. 𝔓𝔦𝔑. I fuck with her.
Okay.
I mean, I play Cleo Soul, but only a couple of her records.
Yo, how y'all? I fuck with 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝚃.
𝙿𝙻𝙰𝚃 was fire.
𝙿𝙻𝙰 was cool.
She was cool, but I haven't listened to any of her shit in a long time.
Try me. That shit was hard.
Oh,
And
that
shit
girl
she got
Honey
with,
Baby. I fuck with that girl Honey Baby in New York. She got that one record I really fuck with.
Honey Baby. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, she got a record I really fuck
Where's
with.
she from?
New York, I think Brooklyn.
New York. Yeah, Honey Baby.
Honey Baby.
I've never heard of her, but she sounds sweet. But
yeah,
if we're talking about like rap, I thought you were talking about singing though. That's why I was going.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's why I was going singers first.
Okay. Well,
look,
Mac, you have any women in your rotation for music?
𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑.
𝔓𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑.
Yeah, shout out to 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑.
What song you like by 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑? Sing it.
No, but
sing it, nigga.
Speed's pretty good by her.
Speed's pretty good, nigga.
Speed's pretty good.
Yeah, nigga.
I don't know.
Come on, man.
So what's yours?
I don't fuck with no current women for real. Like if I'm gonna listen to a woman sing a song, it's probably gonna be Lauryn Hill or Amy Winehouse got one song that I fuck with.
Rehab, nigga.
But that still counts.
Nah, Friends or whatever that shit is called.
But that still counts.
Yeah, but I said there's no current.
So you're just taking how you feel about music and putting it on him because he's telling you he feels differently about music.
Well, no, I'm just trying to. That's how you come to an understanding. Like, yo, this is me. This is how I do things. How do you do it?
Yeah, but you never gave him that grace. You were just telling him about himself. You were telling him about himself.
Lord,
You were telling him about himself.
What am I telling him about himself?
You were telling him that he can't enjoy this music a certain way. How often are you going to listen to that? Because you don't ever listen to it. So
no, I asked him what his appetite is for listening to women R&B.
You asked nothing. You inferred everything.
That was a direct question that I asked you. Is it not?
Inferred everything.
It was no inference, nigga. F-Mac, you're here. You're listening. They're here. They're listening. I asked you. I was like, how much could you possibly be entertained by this album? I put it in his.
The framing
the ball
of the
was
question.
in his court.
The framing of the question.
I like
the framing of your thinking and your listening is what's fucking this up, Lauren.
Okay.
That's what a misunderstanding
Look,
is,
I
nigga.
like-
Listen to what I say, not how you feel.
I like all different types of music, dog. Like I fuck with
Look at you. You're still not taking it. He's telling you how he feels.
I fuck with
That was to you.
And
Whatever, nigga. Nah,
I'm frustrated with you.
Don't do it.
nigga.
You mad because you're actually
A lot
thinking
of-
Oh yeah, I'm mad.
You're losing
I'm big
right
mad.
now.
And even with
There's
Doechii,
nothing to lose. I can't lose in him not
You're
liking
losing
Scissor's
yourself,
album.
brother.
but
You
even
were-
with Doechii, right? Like
You losing yourself in that Santa Claus hat, nigga. You starting to look like white man at the. I don't even know, nigga.
Yup.
Fuck
Yeah.
you. Yeah. And your Polar Express jacket, nigga. You look like Santa's best helper, man. Ugh. You
happens.
getting PTO right now?
Okay.
Y'all don't work on Sundays?
Hey, Jay, let's be real, though. There was a time where he was actually very rational and very careful in his approach in arguments. He was trying to be on both sides and really listen to the other side. He's not trying to listen to your side.
I blatantly
there was
asked
a time,
He was trying to be, he tries.
nigga.
He was not doing that this time.
F-Mac, am I not tripping? Did not ask him how much could he enjoy it?
But he's giving you his answer three times.
And then he didn't really answer the question, so I was like, okay, let me give an example.
All right.
Like, I only like this amount of women music.
I mean,
how much amount of women
But
music
you
do
see,
you like?
the reason I don't-
asked
okay,
you, Lauren,
wait,
I was
hold
like,
on.
well, who are your
Hold on.
go-to women?
The reason-
Don't try to paint me
Hold on.
as this belligerent guy.
Okay. The reason I don't like the question is because it makes
question.
I still answered it, but it makes it seem like it has something to do with SZA or just women music. No, I like good. It made it seem pinpointed on something specific. No, I like just fucking. I listen to 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑. Y'all heard of 𝔓𝔓𝔑𝔏?
Nope.
It used to do songs with 𝚑𝚃.
Oh,
Shout out to 𝚑𝚃.
Yo,
But-
that's
You
hilarious.
don't know Icy Twat either.
No, 𝚑𝚃.
Shout out Twat.
Icy Twat's fire.
But
You know Icy Twat, F-Mac?
Yeah.
his name was Recaflumps.
You might be able to fight. He might be able to fight. I don't know.
But even with Doechii, right? Like I had put in the notes. I put the Doechii effect, but I didn't really have a point. But I am curious on
That's
how
a big no-no.
Damn it.
It's a big no-no. Give me that.
I am curious though on how she's gonna handle all of the popularity because I've been seeing her heavily marketed and getting a lot of love. but with love comes the inevitable turn.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And she's coming very fast. Not in a bad way. I like what she's doing. Like, she's going on places where she needs to be. And I'm not just going to sit here and say I like Doechii's music. I never, like, really sat down and listened to it. But I like her.
I don't even know who the fuck this is. Can we Google Doechii?
Yeah,
You don't know who Doechii is, nigga?
She's going everywhere right now. She just did the Tiny
she's
Desk and
going
everything.
everywhere right now?
Yeah.
She doing. Wait, is this that light-skinned girl that was rapping? Oh. Nah, this is definitely not that light-skinned girl. I've never seen her.
You've never seen her?
I've never seen this person.
So your algorithm is literally nothing but Latina ass.
Nah, I follow rap.
No, you don't.
I literally follow the rap page. I follow the On The Radar page.
She's on TDE. She's like rapper.
I can tell by the way she's rapping into that microphone right there, nigga. That's boom bap. She had to find a new angle to hit that shit from. That's crazy.
The thing is with coming... Yeah,
I fucks with her already, though. I ain't gonna lie. I like her spirit. She got shaved armpits. That's cool, too.
Nah, I think she does, but she should grow them out. It kind of...
It fits her character.
I feel like it would suit her. But what's funny is about, like, marketing and shit. Like, when you market this fast and this good, I feel like there's a window of actually grabbing the true fans and bringing them back home. You know what I mean? Because you can't just keep up this whole... You can't... I don't know how much TDE is, you know, trying to dish out to push her and shit, but you can't just keep spending, you know, thousands and millions of dollars. You feel me? Like, am I making sense?
Like when, at what point does it catch?
I feel like there's a window of like, all right, all of this marketing, but there's a small window of actually grabbing the true fans before the marketing ploy wears off. It was just like, oh, like, I thought I liked her, but I was just seeing her everywhere. I'm not about to support this motherfucker. Because that happens with every artist. That's just a thing.
I think that's just based on the music.
Exactly.
If the music stays, then it'll be perfect. There's sometimes where the music stays longer than the person.
There's also times where you just spend a lot of money. She also got a BBL too. But there's also times...
She got the smallest one, right? Or you saying she got one after this appearance?
Nah, she got one.
That's it right there?
That's a cool butt.
But that's the BBL?
That's all she needs, dog.
I'm not gonna lie, she doesn't need more, but you know, that is...
You get what I'm saying?
I do respect the modesty. She was
and
like,
that's
I just
also,
wanna see. That's all she need. But that looks like she could have just had that already. Like, why did she have to go pay for it?
It was transferable.
So what did she look like before? Because now I'm curious.
It wasn't... She didn't look like how SZA looked before SZA was SZA. She always looked like Doechii.
Okay.
She always looked like this.
And the music is good?
The music is...
Can we play like one of these, those yellow joints? What's that called? Genius?
The music is boppish.
This is just her talking about like one of these.
Yeah.
Colors.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I mean? Like, it's good.
It's good.
Now, is that... Be honest.
I'm gonna be honest. Just off of like first appearances, is like that was a lot. Like recently, I went to Culver's, and the cashier dude there, he was good and he was doing his job, but it was just too early. I felt like he was assaulting me with his positivity. I was like, "Oh, hold on, slow down. Like let's build up to like this excitement that you have to be talking to me, nigga. Because it's like you're cool, and I don't want to give you asshole." But I don't have much to give you, especially because you starting on 10, and I'm already like, I'm right here. I'm like, hey man, what's up? How you doing? It's like, hey man, we're here at Cope's. We're here and ready to get you ready. What do you want to eat? And I was like, God damn, nigga, like
Tony, you're a nigga at Culver's.
Sunlight is so bright.
You're a nigga at Culver's. He doesn't see that often, so it's like, oh shit, it's like a.
That's not what it's about. It was niggas working in there. You don't be in Culver's, but it's just a lot at first impressions.
I'm gonna give y'all a phone number to call until you get the nigga that answers the phone. There's a nigga that answers the phone in my job. Hilarious. I can't wait. Y'all gotta hear it.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Sound like that nigga you talk about. It's amazing. It's actually amazing.
Oh,
but anyway,
positive ass nigga.
It's crazy.
But it feels violence.
Yeah.
How optimistic he is, right?
It's crazy.
It makes you want to
crazy.
be an asshole.
We have customers come in and they be like, yeah, I thought I was talking to a robot, but he's a real person.
Like, nigga, that want an automated message?
Yeah, like it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call him. But yeah, let's prank call him.
He's a cool dude though.
I'm like, yo, my leaf, I lost. Where is it at?
Come on, bro.
Give him a stupid excuse. Oh shit, you're right.
But
my bad, man. I mean, put your government out there like that. How do you say fake job? Just John Doe? Yeah, loan work at John Doe.
Come on, man. You exposing this nigga.
Yeah, nigga. Somebody might come and get your help.
Yeah, somebody might come and ask you for a card or something. But yeah, man, I just don't know. I was just wondering, like, I hope she makes that transfer of fans. You get what I'm saying? Because that's a difficult process.
Well, help her. You know, listen to the music, share it.
Yeah.
Repost it on your story. It's kind of in your hands.
Well, that's not my duty.
No, it
to
is.
Society to, you know.
But you just said you wish the best for him, so why not do the best for her?
I mean, I wish the best for her, but I'm also not going to do things outside of what my gut tells me to do. Like, my gut might not be like, yo, put Doechii on. So I'm like, all right, gut, you right. You right. You right.
All right, trust your gut, nigga.
You right.
All that cheap-ass Chinese food you put in there, it's probably got a lot of wisdom.
Never that,
All
nigga.
them fortune cookies you
What are
made.
you going to eat today?
Cookout.
One burger?
Double cheeseburger.
Oh.
I got money now, nigga. No.
Ain't
no
you just
one
got
burger,
paid?
nigga.
Oh, excuse
Ain't no
me.
money, yeah, nigga. I'm going to give me a full tray and something on the side.
The thing is, with the full tray at Cookout, I feel like I get more at the Chinese spot now. I finish a tray of Cookout. I can't finish a tray of that Chinese shit.
Because rice is just an expanding substance. And once you fill up something up with rice, it's kind of endless for the most part. Especially if you put shit on top of it.
Oh,
It's astronaut food.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's just fluff. But what? But your girl outside
on the way with
she
food,
need a
nigga.
hug?
She said wherever she was at, they were smoking chicken.
Oh, speaking of smoked meats, real quick, we probably have one of the best jobs ever.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna get the Wild Wise.
Yeah, we probably have one of the best jobs ever. Recently, and it's crazy because I had no context of what was about to happen. We get to work. Everybody's route is a little bit shorter than normal, so we all know that we're gonna be in there early. And our manager, a man from Memphis, he in there talking about, we gonna have some food for y'all. I'm smoking some meat. I had no idea what he was gonna cook. I didn't really want to know. Like, it's just vague. Let's just leave it vague. I assume chicken. So he's cooking. We get there. I'm washing the truck. They're like, all right, everybody, let's go inside. We walk in this motherfucker. It's a Christmas celebration.
Yeah.
It's, what is it called? A charcuterie board?
There was a charcuterie board. And
salami, pepperoni, green grapes, crackers, all that shit right there. It was desserts and tables. It was a table for beverages and all that shit.
Yeah.
Them niggas had really cooked. I was looking forward to the macaroni. They brought the macaroni out. I was disappointed in the macaroni.
What was in the macaroni though?
Nothing but goldfish and granola. It was like,
it was goldfish.
I don't even know. It looked like kibble. I was like, they turned macaroni into some like stovetop stuffing mix.
It looked like beef with macaroni. And then like a lot of cheese on it. Like it was lasagna, but it was something else. I don't know.
It looked like they ran over a box of trail mix.
Yeah.
And was like, nothing goes to waste.
Yeah, nothing goes to
put
waste.
Shit on the baked mac and cheese.
But yeah.
So I didn't touch none of that. But our manager can get busy with a smoker, nigga.
Word. And
he had
anybody-
a couple different options, all wrapped in bacon. What was it again? It's just like
anybody, I forgot what it was, but anybody from Memphis, shout out to y'all. I'm just gonna assume that all of y'all have the incredible ability to smoke meat at high temperatures for long hours.
Because
you know what I mean? Because
from what we've been told, Memphis barbecue is a different situation.
Well, nigga, what I've been told and what I told you, nigga.
Nigga, he told me.
He tell you. He only talks to me.
I almost said his name.
I'm the coolest black guy there.
Yeah, get cool with Massa. But yeah, I've also had the same conversation with our manager. The nigga loves barbecue, and Memphis barbecue is apparently a lot better than any other barbecue.
I'm gonna disagree. The barbecue loves him. It's not even like it's deeper than that.
Really love Massa. God damn.
Because I said the barbecue loves him.
You fighting he likes me more. I was there first.
Nigga, you brought this whole thing up, nigga. Just so
you know what's funny? They do love Justin. Like during my little orientation meeting, I was in there. They was like, well, it wasn't even the orientation. It was my first interview. They was like, so yeah, we really like Justin here, and Justin seems to really like you. So it's looking like we're all gonna really like each other.
That sounds like him.
I was like, yeah, nigga.
That sounds
no
like
doubt,
him.
nigga. That's my homie.
Nah, the job is wonderful, and it's only one hoe ass nigga, which is beautiful.
But I'm teaching him.
Yeah, no, I'm teaching them. I've already accepted that I have to, like, this isn't gonna work with just ignoring this.
Because
it has to be a subtle step of like, all right, dude, this is how you interact with people.
Yeah.
This is how you end the conversation.
You gotta call out everything weird that he does, and you gotta let him know where he ranks in this hierarchy. Like when we was at the Christmas party, we in there talking with niggas. We talking with niggas we don't even talk to, the office niggas.
Yeah.
Just joking with them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have so much fun in front of him, just so he can see that I have that side of me.
Yeah.
That he'll never get access to. Because
Literally.
you're a weird nigga. So I have to show you. And dog, I don't know if you peeped this shit.
Yeah.
But there was a point in time when we were sitting down, going crazy on this smoked meat, nigga. That shit was immaculate.
Yeah.
He cut out a little circle, threw real macaroni and cheese in the middle. That shit was banging. I put that shit on a bun. It was wrapped in bacon.
I didn't answer your question, but it was 4 different types of meat. One with macaroni, one with vegetables inside,
and one with
another
some
one
kind of
with
stuffing?
vegetables and cream cheese, which was
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. I didn't have that one because I was like, but that one with the macaroni in the middle, I was like, good God. So I'm eating. I'm sitting in a little office chair. There's a little cubicle right behind me. We're all just having fun.
Like,
and he's like a fucking social pariah. It's
Yes.
he's like, where can I infect? What bloodstream can I get into and cause high blood pressure? So he targets us. It's like, that looks like fun. He comes over and he doesn't say nothing. He's not like, hey man, what you eating? You cool?
Yeah.
He just comes, he leans up against the cubicle that's behind me and kind of rests his arm on my headrest. So I'm like, hey, man, what the fuck? Oh, bleep the name.
Yeah. Well,
bleep the name.
because
I mean, fuck it.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Actually, calling him out publicly might make him more social.
And we've never talked about where we worked or what we do. Like,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't
really
fucking matter.
What is gonna happen?
I'm gonna say it again, nigga.
Y'all have to understand.
Lauren, it doesn't matter.
That just the characteristics, just to give more
Because that's not
context.
even his real name, actually.
Yeah, it's not.
That's not even his
It's
real
not.
name.
And just to give more context, this character is a very strange guy. He's socially awkward. And like what I do, right? I give him. I love this. I love it. I give him exactly what he needs. Which and what's crazy is when you give people hold on.
enough.
When you give people, when you know somebody wants more, but you give them exactly what they asked for, but you know they want more, like they start to like defry, like their circuits just start to scramble. You know what I mean? Because like he'll walk up, be like, hey man, I need you to do this or do that. I'm like, yep, got you. And that will creep a nigga out. A nigga that's socially awkward, that's like really wants some other shit, really wants to start a conversation, it'd be like, yep, I got you.
And the thing about
One
him
word answers.
is weird because he wants to be a part of just the togetherness.
The end.
But he doesn't like really have what it takes. He's not palatable for it. Like even the manager that be smoking meats, he's a funny dude. Now, I will say a lot of the laughs do come from a position of authority. To where it's like the boss is saying some obtuse shit, so you kind of laugh. And I'm not saying that to say that he's not genuinely funny, but that is some of the some of these jokes are a little bit like, I'm trying to go home, nigga.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. It's some of that.
Yeah.
But the nigga will try that, and it just doesn't work the same. Like it was one time we was in the you was in the truck. I came up to you. We was talking, plotting. It was some gummy bears on the ground, and he was like, hey, Justin, don't be getting high on the job. Or he said it a lot lamer than that, but he was like, hey, no gummies on the job. And it was just weird because he did that to hide the fact that he really wanted to get Justin out the truck to show some bullshit that's in the back of his truck that niggas already probably know about.
Get what I'm saying?
But it's like he tries to be human, but it just don't land. So you got to make him feel like he's AI.
Yeah.
That's the only way that he's going to learn.
And it's unfortunate that people didn't do that before, because this is just really a bigger issue that we're seeing. You know what I mean? Like, who's his mother? Who's his father?
Where?
Who's his friends?
Who's his mother? Who's his father? And which one of them dropped him on his head to make it like that?
Yeah.
Because it is flat. And it's just like, I don't know.
And it's one of those.
I told you this shit, but I didn't offend him, but I fucked him up a little bit one day.
Yeah.
So like, I don't want to say what business we in because
you
that gives
can't-
up too much, but I can tell it without telling it. So he was essentially telling me about how one of the services we do works, right? And so essentially there's something that we do before it becomes a problem and after it's really an issue. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you try to stop something in its tracks, and then once it's already set in stone,
it becomes
you have another remedy for that.
Yeah.
So he was breaking that down to me, and I was like, oh, okay. So it's kind of like plan B, an abortion. And like, you know, this is for you just fucked up. You got 24 hours to fix it. This is for the big fuck up.
Yeah.
You better do this before you need an ultrasound.
Yeah.
And he paused for a minute. He was like, I don't love that analogy. I have real strong feelings on abortion, but kinda. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. But don't try to be a dude with me after this. Don't, because you just got offended. First of all, we got a dirty job to where it's like, you know, niggas gonna talk dirty. And even one of our managers, we heard him say it because I started going off a little bit. He was like, hey man, try to keep it clean. We in the office, you know.
It's like,
don't scare these white folks.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, let me reel it back in. I forgot, you know what I'm saying? Nigga pretty
It's like working with a bunch of mechanics. It's not the same type of conversation you gonna find in a fucking bakery, nigga.
You're not gonna find the same conversation in the garage
Yeah.
versus the office where they actually handle the sales and the
it's different.
negotiations.
It's
It's a different environment. Yeah. So we was in there being dirty. And you know, he wasn't a part of it because he doesn't know how to be a part of it.
But he tries to be a part of it, but then does shit like that.
And it's like, I want to see what can happen. Like, this is a storyline. Because I feel like if you treat him a certain way, after a certain period of time, something's going to change. Either he's just not going to like you or he's just going to get cooler.
Yeah. And I'm honestly cool with both because
they both interest me.
It's like I do my job to the point where like he can't do nothing to me. Like you're just annoying at this point. And that's enough for me.
And even there's
sounds like this nigga is in a position of power.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, but it's not
like one step above, and it's a step.
Yeah.
It's definitely a step above, but it's one step above.
Yeah.
Like even there's this dude that's probably like a step under him.
Yeah.
But half a step above us. It's a weird hierarchy.
Yeah.
He normally trains the new niggas. That's my dude. Like, we cool as shit. Because, you know, we spent the most time just in the truck. You know, we was training for 2 weeks and shit. But our relationship, I try to, like, emphasize it when I'm around that other nigga. Because I'm like, yo, this is how it could be. Like, when I leave, I dap up the cool nigga. And then I'm like, have a good day, Dave. Be cool. And then I just leave. Just so he can see that there's different energy.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, like, he's such a psychopath, he doesn't even know it. Like, he doesn't know where it's coming from.
He doesn't know it yet.
He doesn't know where it's coming from. He's just like, huh. Like, I wonder what's that's about. And then he tries again.
And then the thing is, he can only do that for so long until he starts to blame himself, which is what we need.
Hopefully,
when development happens.
We are going to be blaming y'all this week for the lack of LOIs, but y'all can do us a favor. Comment down below. But nah, for real though, it's been a good show. About to get into these LOIs. We only got a couple to get into. I'll put everything we need in the notes. I'll play what's necessary. But LOI, part of the show that's near the end. We get to answer your questions, talk to y'all a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get a little personable. You know what I mean?
Get the riff, get
Plus,
the breath.
It's New Year, so hopefully we got some New Year questions. But let's get right into it.
I already don't like this question, but fuck it. Hashtag Wild Wild. Who are the women of the year? Sports women of the year, baddie/IG influencer of the year, actress of the year, female podcaster of the year, white women invited to the cookout this year. Hashtag lovely ladies of leisure. Who are the women of the year? Like in terms of sports women of the year, are we ranking off talent or talent?
I think everything matters.
Everything matters.
It's all encompassing. So shit. That's my research device. I might need to refer to this for this question.
I was about to say, nigga, you
might have to pull up that private tab.
Yeah.
But
actresses of the year.
Sports women of the year.
Actresses of the year. I think 𝐿𝙾𝚃 had a killer year.
Who's that?
It's a corn star.
Okay.
Well, okay. Yeah.
I think she's been killing it.
Okay.
She's been really,
she's definitely worthy of a nomination.
Hey, she's been keeping it real.
Who else? I don't know. women of the year,
I literally
baddie / IG influencer of the year, I would probably say is this one girl I follow because I'm biased and I already follow her. What's her name? Let me find it. See if she posted recently.
Women of the year. Hey, shout out to my mom.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
There she
shout out
is.
to everybody moms in here.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, my
Shout out
mom, your
Sisters
mom,
and shit if you have any.
everybody's mom.
And whatnot.
Yeah.
I can't find the Instagram, but what's a real good one?
You can't find. Come on, dog.
What about
You know
Angel
that
Reese?
bitch.
You don't think Angel Reese is one of the sports women of the year?
I would give it that.
You give it that?
Just because, and not even like,
Not even sports, just women in sports.
and yeah, and not even like on some like objectifying type of shit.
It's not about a body, it's about a body of work.
Exactly. You know,
So did you say Caitlin Clark then?
Nah, man.
Caitlin Clark don't have no Brazilian bust down in
Yeah.
beauty supply stores right now. Like, nigga, we talking about commerce.
Come on, man.
Nigga, we talking about reach and influence.
That bitch look like Superman's sidekick.
She don't have no podcast talking to the
Know what I
Ball
mean?
brothers.
She got a sidekick face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
But women actress of the year, yo, who's the one girl that was in Wakanda in the Black Panther movie? She was also in
Yuri.
Yeah.
Shiguri.
Nope.
No.
The other one. She was in the scary
Lupita?
movie.
Lupita.
Lupita.
Maybe Lupita?
Yeah.
Let me see her face. Yep.
Yeah.
Lupita.
She's always killing it.
Yeah, I feel like she's up there.
She be killing it all the time.
You can nominate her for best
Yeah.
woman actress every year. I feel like
she be
nobody
going
really
hard.
be fucking with her.
She be going hard. Fuck with Lupita.
Yeah. Malika Andrews for most improved.
Oh my god.
Most improved.
I haven't been paying attention, but she seems to have stayed away from
And
She
real
seems to
quick,
have stayed away from you,
bullshit.
which means
that she's
improved.
And damn.
because normally her name is associated with fuckery. So.
And real quick, have you seen her apology?
no,
She came out and was like, just real quick, Malika Andrews, sorry.
Shamika.
Well, she acts like a Shamika.
Sound like she want overtime pay.
Yeah. Well, not a.
You know what's crazy?
Addresses.
That
Just
black,
type in-
that black and white video I put in my watch later, and I
wait.
just never watched it.
Response back. Oh, that's it.
Is it right here?
This joint.
That one or the one above
Both of them.
Both of them. It's this one.
Do that
Yeah,
one.
that
Let's
one.
see.
Hopefully, this is my last video on Malika Andrews.
skip.
She look.
I want to be accurate and I want to be fair.
sure, yeah.
And if I'm not one of
Go
those
back
two
maybe
things,
10
you might not
seconds.
always do things.
Look.
I say to, you've heard me say this before. I always say, I'm going to be two things. I want to be accurate and I want to be fair.
sure, yeah.
And if I'm not one of those two things, you might not always like me, but this is my number. Please call me. And it is hurtful. Like I think that's okay to say sometimes. It hurts. Even it doesn't matter if it is someone who is credible or someone with a big platform, or if it's someone in their mom's basement just firing off a post. Sometimes it is hurtful when that seeps through, particularly for me when it's not true.
Right.
And that's been the hardest part for me sometimes is stomaching the falsehoods, particularly, this you hate black men or think that couldn't be farther from the truth, and using my family or the way that my family looks as some sort of evidence of that. And that is just untrue.
For sure.
And is just unkind. And, we all have jobs to do, and we do our best. I try to do my best to show up every day in a way that you guys know what I'm about. And that doesn't mean that I've covered every story perfectly. It doesn't mean that I don't make mistakes, but I think I'm pretty good at saying to you guys in particular, could have been better there.
First of all, I don't
Now,
think.
pause. I heard something. She said we
What did
all
you
have a
hear?
job to do. And that's interesting because I remember a story about Stephen A's boss one day, Stephen A. Smith, excuse me. His boss was like, he egged him on to be like, look, you gotta talk about the black players, a little bit more or a certain way, because we all know back in the day he used to be real nigga-like. He used to have rappers and shit like, yo, come on, like we about to come chop shit about sports.
He used to rap.
And
Yo, let me rap with you real quick.
let me rap, and then the thing came out about him with what was it? It was something inappropriate with a white woman.
It was Stephen A.
Yeah, he probably hugged her too hard. But after that, he kind of switched up, started ragging on niggas, and that was his whole thing. So I believe she's being told, just like everybody that works for ESPN, maybe most of these big conglomerates, maybe, that, you know, look, we got a job here to do, and you got to talk about niggas.
There's a way. No. And like, I feel that if that's the case, doesn't excuse what she's doing because somebody told her to do it. Like, you're still complicit.
Yeah.
So if that's true or not, it's still fucked up. And this isn't an apology because she didn't even acknowledge what niggas' problem with her is.
I think she might in this next
Malika
section.
Andrews will, like, you could score 30 points, triple-double. She's going to get on there and be like, yeah, serial cheater and alleged rapist Jay Noblez had a good game last night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
what the? Why did you set it up like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when all your allegations have nothing to do with the topic of why we're bringing you up today.
Exactly.
It's just, let me make sure to tell the full story about everything this nigga ever might have done.
Yeah.
That's not necessary. So it's like when she says, I made a few mistakes, like, that kind of just skates over what you're doing.
Yeah, she's trying to, like, marginalize what she's done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And she only really talked about the backlash from what she's done.
Yeah.
But she
continues right
didn't,
here.
like, she's not apologizing for causing backlash in the first place.
Yeah. And
DeMar DeRozan is just fucking smitten.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, trying not
And
to
I
look at your
wonder-
titties. Yes.
And I was like, I wonder why they got DeMar DeRozan of all people. Like,
Any
is
nigga
he
that
fucking
settled,
her?
any
Like-
nigga that settled for mid-range jumpers,
yeah.
It's actually a
We'll sit
smart
through
NBA
this.
player.
huh?
It's actually a smart NBA player.
Well, it depends.
Not in this hype.
depends.
Not for this
Not
point,
in the new
nigga.
NBA, and not in this point. Like, if you look at the analytics, which I'm not saying you should, but analytics say, nigga, shoot 3-pointers. Bunch of them.
That's the problem.
Take a lot of them. I'm not even saying it's right, but
That's why the views. are
DeMar
down.
DeRozan is looked at like a low efficient scorer in the league. He's not like who you think of to where teams are going to trade for him
He's a great shot, though.
because he's going to get you a bunch of buckets. He's definitely going to get you a bucket, but he's not that K Dizzle.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Malika is most improved now?
Not anymore.
Maybe,
I take it back. This apology was weak.
man, and I'm gonna take back because you know she made a step. But yeah,
and
female
white-
podcasters,
White women invited to the cookout this year.
none of them.
I feel like a white woman impressed me this year
No.
with something.
This isn't our job to invite white women to the cookout. F Mac, yo, F Dizzo.
You're right.
What type of white women have been piquing your interest this year? Be honest.
The one that played Gwen.
I'm surprised you didn't say Sydney Sweeney.
Well, no, I was thinking that, but I wanted F Mac to say that.
I mean, she's definitely
Actually, you know,
not invited.
That's actually the only one. I've been seeing her with the fucking Dr. Squatch ads. The body wash genie shit has been getting me. I'll just say that.
She's a genie now?
She's a genie.
She's a genie.
Is her skin still white or is it turquoise?
It is still white.
Okay. Beautiful. So she's actually still lucky. But yeah, you know, white women of the year, I don't mind giving it to Sydney Sweeney. But I feel like we should do what they did to us and give it to a black woman instead.
Yes.
So instead for white women of the year,
Rachel Dolezal.
nope, not
Malika
close
Andrews.
enough. Nah, I don't like it. I don't love it. A white woman of the year.
Doja Cat.
Candace Owens.
Tiffany Haddish.
Nah. I actually had to give it to a real white woman. Sabrina.
Carpenter?
No. I forgot her last name, but the WNBA player
Don't know her.
with the hard shoes. Y'all know, y'all niggas don't hoop, nigga. You don't know about the Sabrinas? It's the only women's basketball shoe that niggas wear. I was in Dick's looking at this shit the other day, like I'm probably
shorty
gonna buy
right
them
here,
eventually.
yeah.
I forgot her last name though.
forgot her
I think it's
name,
hard
yeah.
to pronounce.
Lone.
Yeah, Loneskew.
Loneskew.
Yeah, I just call her Sabrina. White woman of the year. She got niggas to wear her shoe. And these shits are actually pretty hard. I fuck with them. Go to Images. It's 2 different editions. And of course, these aren't like the best colorways, but like just the shoe itself,
Okay.
it's just
Those are
kind of
kinda
cool.
Oh
Look up
yeah,
a
I know
good
her face. She
colorway,
can
though.
hoop. She can hoop.
Where's some good ass colorways? Look up the red ones or something.
Or the purple ones. Was there purple ones up there?
That's not bad. I feel like you go to the red joints.
Okay,
know what I mean?
it has Kobe essence.
Of course, all shoes that come out today had Kobe Essence. All of them. But yeah, white woman of the year.
Nigga ain't no fucking all of them.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, nope. The Jaws, the LeBrons, nigga, they all got the same silhouette.
Nigga,
but,
not Booker.
He took the Air Force One silhouette, so it's not like he redid anything either.
Hey, it's not Kobe.
But hashtag #WildLOI, what's the furthest you...
I'm sorry. You read it wrong. Slow down, nigga. Let me read it. Nigga, you read it wrong. Can you get out of this?
What went wrong? It says hashtag #WildLOI.
My bad. You got to read the whale shit first.
What is this? So, male humpback whale crossed 3 oceans for sex, inadvertently breaking distance record for species. How long we been tracking this shit?
For a while.
Kind of horny scientists are just waiting around seeing how far an animal is willing to go to get some ass. Animals are willing to go the furthest to get ass.
But what was Nutso's question?
Why'd you make me read this?
Because that's what he sent first, and this was the...
Oh, okay, this goes together. Hashtag #WildLOI. What's the furthest you traveled for it? Nigga, even when I was back on, like, trying to fuck with Tinder back in the day, nigga, I put the range at, like, bitch, if you more than 15 miles away, I don't know.
20 minutes.
You know what I mean?
20 minutes, 25.
You've gone further than 20 minutes.
Yeah, nah, you've definitely gone further.
You've gone further than 20 minutes.
You haven't gone 30, 35?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if you've gone 2 hours.
You've gone 30, 35, and don't you fucking sit on here.
I've never gone 30, 35.
You haven't gone 30, 35?
I haven't lived enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but nah, like 25, let's be honest, 25 is like, you know, that's 25.
Back when I was in high school.
25 minutes, come on.
Back when I was in high school, I used to have my mom take me like 40 minutes out the way to get some pussy.
45 is probably
40 is not that
farthest I've
far.
deep.
40 minutes ain't that bad.
That's not that bad.
45.
Niggas have done 40 minutes.
Like she literally lived.
Niggas have done that.
She lived in the next town over, like right on the cusp, right where it turns from whatever town this is to whatever that is. She was right there. Yeah, mom, let me get a ride. And shit, once I got real cool with her mom, she was like, "I'll meet your mom halfway. We'll make this shit 20 minutes." And I was like, "Okay, that's twice the ass."
Nigga, when I first got my car, I was just looking to drive no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could just drive around the corner just to be seen in a whip. Like, you think I'm afraid to drive an hour and a half for pussy when I first have a car?
Nigga,
I just got mobile, nigga.
You'll be there
I'm
and he's going another state.
going wherever I need to go.
You'll be there. Nigga, when I first got my car, my only mission was to get head while driving, nigga. I would have picked up a prostitute to make it happen.
You know
Like, bitch, you ready?
Like,
okay, let's just, I just
go
need this
wherever.
mental image of me driving, getting head.
Yeah.
Over an hour is hard to.
I mean, like, once you get to an adult age, like, for real. it
Yeah,
starts
and
to
then you
change.
start paying for gas
it's
for
like,
real.
What
Like,
age?
it's
Well, I
crazy.
said
That's an
what
hour
age.
there and an hour back.
Yeah, it's like,
you
I'm
know,
not
then-
doing that,
At
bro.
which mile point does your ego get into? It's like, oh, what am I doing? Ugh.
Nope.
I'm going far as fuck.
The ride there is the easiest because
it's
you're
right back.
hard. So you're kind of just using that as like a fucking roast stick to get you all the way there.
Yeah.
But as soon as you
That's a
bust that
paddle.
nut and come back, it's like, man, I don't have the willpower to make it back. You're either going to be upset at the fact that you have to go 40 minutes back, or you just ready to get the 40 minutes over because you're getting away from her. There's only two feelings.
Hey man, 20,
And, oh, nigga, if you didn't complete the mission either, that's even
crazy.
worse.
At what
Or
point-
if you nutted fast, anything can make that travel home back different.
At what point do you tell her we might need to meet in the middle?
3 hours.
3 is pretty crazy.
Maybe 2 to 3
Whoa.
hours.
If you live more than like an hour away, I don't even take you serious. I don't even take you serious.
You talk to them different.
Unless we're at a level to where it's like,
I knew you beforehand.
Like,
you moved away.
Not even that. Just us. We're at the level to where we be around a little bit. Like, we'll probably fuck around and have to be in Charlotte a couple days throughout the year. Like, that's just normal. All right, I'll keep tabs, but
You
it's
gotta
just
be going there frequently.
It's just a tab. I gotta be there, like, Charlotte every other Saturday for real, bitch.
Yeah.
To even like keep that stream of contact going, it has to make sense.
Especially
Or
Charlotte, that's 2:30.
there just has to be some shit I can't forget about.
If Raleigh's the hub, which neighboring place is the furthest you go? Is it Apex?
Greensboro.
Is it
Durham gets me
Greensboro?
spooky.
Durham is spooky.
Well, Greensboro too fucking. That's
kinda
too
far.
much.
Greensboro.
That's an hour and a
I
half.
can't believe you even said that
Yeah,
shit
that's
for
kinda
Youngsville.
far.
Greensboro's
Youngsville.
ridiculous.
I'm going.
Youngsville.
Youngsville's 40
straight
minutes.
down Capital. Yeah,
That's 40 minutes.
I live a little closer to Youngsville, so it's not bad for me. But Durham,
That's
nigga,
probably
I was
further
talking
for you.
to this one girl.
That's 30 though.
But like, we're getting into dangerous
That's
territory.
that's
Because
30
That's 30
to get
no
to the
traffic.
front of it too. That's
To
like the front of Durham.
Yeah,
That's not even
that's
like
because
really.
Durham is
That's
deep.
just the gate of
Yeah,
Durham.
that's the gate. Yeah, you
And
at the
that's
door.
no traffic. 30
man.
minutes. So imagine it's 6 o'clock. All bitches always be horny 6 o'clock when niggas getting off work. That's at least a 45-minute trip. Now I gotta go back. Nah, it was just one girl I was talking to. She was in Durham, and like everything was right except the fact that she was in Durham. So I just didn't pimp it. I just didn't pimp it hard. I was like, how real could this get? I gotta go to Durham to see you.
Yeah, I feel you.
Nah, man.
People sleep on how important gas is, like how much that can affect your actual pockets, especially when you like you say you grinding.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like fishing. Like you're not gonna cast your fishing rod all the way down the ocean.
No,
that's
I'm gonna have a hard time
stupid.
reeling that bitch
You
back.
fish
Stupid.
right underneath your feet. Go to your targets.
Yeah.
Go to your Ulta Beauty. Stand outside that motherfucker. You catch something.
Hell no.
Is that all the Wild Wise?
No, we got one more.
right?
Okay.
You want to
Fucking
do the
talking
TikTok
about it.
And
version?
don't we got some audio ones?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, nah, you ain't checked the DMs, nigga.
You want me to do this TikTok first before we look at the
Yeah.
LOI?
TikTok first.
It's the link that's in there. Jesus, this shit just keeps playing.
Why you keep it?
محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله وشنين محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين. That's what you say when you're going through hardship. Now when you're about to drive, because that's what I'm about to do right now, you say Subhanallah سكر لنا هذا وما كنا لا مقرنين وإن إلا ربنا لمنقلبون سبحان الله سبحان الله سبحان الله هم لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وله الملك وله الحمد وله على كل شيء قدير. Woo! Amen. Red, white, and blue. America. Being a Muslim is the best thing that's ever happened to me. And y'all think that I'm not a practicing person. I'm a very practicing person. I'm sitting in the parking lot of a school that teaches my kids the Holy Quran. I'm trying to get my way into the heavens. I'm trying to go to paradise. I ain't trying to be here. This ain't not my destination. I want to go to heaven. Now, if I ever pass away for some reason, nobody posts my pictures with angel wings. Just don't post.
She's interesting. She's kind of like a Hawk Tua in a hijab.
Right?
This nigga Nutso said, "This is the funniest shit I've ever react to. This is the funniest shit ever. React to it online
On Wild LOI.
on a while a while."
I feel like
Nutso,
I feel like that is what language do Muslims speak?
nigga, I don't know.
What language is that?
Something else.
Whatever that language is, I feel like that is what it sounds like to white people. It's a
Yeah.
like that shit probably made perfect sense to the right cracker. Nuso was probably like, preach. Get him, girl.
Arabic.
It's Arabic, right? Yo, we're ignorant.
That's
Man, we're
crazy.
fucking ignorant. That was like, why
That's
didn't
crazy.
we guess that?
That was insane.
Well, I'm
We're-
high. What's
you-
y'all excuse?
You're ignorant. Nigga.
I asked the conjugation. You're here. You said
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah. And I
You
looked it
stuck up for Yoruba
Yeah,
the
'cause I
other day.
didn't- 'cause
You
I didn't
stuck up
agree.
for Yoruba.
'Cause I didn't
but you don't
agree,
got nothing
nigga.
for the Arabs, huh?
Fuck out of here.
All right, nigga.
But I don't know about
your
that, though,
allegiance
so.
lies. But
That was insane.
yeah, nah, that was.
I don't know about that.
Yo, Nuso and all his friends probably be dying laughing over that shit. Like, yo, she said, hoop, bloop, 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 bloop. It's my favorite part.
Oh, shit, she outside. I about to say, you want
Hey, yo, can we finish the show, bro?
God damn,
Yo,
nigga. You got up with the veracity of
can you say-
romance, nigga.
Can you say goodbye?
Yeah, say goodbye to the people. Sheesh. Good Lord, nigga. But yes, we can wrap the show up so he can get wrapped up in his lover. Tone Groove.
J Nobles.
He forgot his job.
Oh,
See?
shit, I forgot about
You
my
forgot
time.
your job, nigga.
Well, say it again.
Well, before you do that, you're not going to outro him?
Ah, shit. Nigga, I'm hungry as a motherfucker, dog.
Hungry, that's what it is.
Like the video.
Hunger.
Yes, nigga, I'm hungry as a
Yeah.
motherfucker. Like the video, subscribe. Y'all know what to do. Show love. Do what y'all do best. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. J Nobles.
Tone Groove.
White man behind the boards.
Yeah.
And back in the building.
That's me.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, nigga, yeah.